juicy ones. Na de okotonsa na de ham ade say aden dear badia we mo aje dia no woje wo wiase
me nua opon kuma ko na sterilization what you say it means ka kura be wura system ni mu say o say sterilize the num ama na gina ye no wonim no wo kan say na mo tem skari ko ma bangi fo no ma nyesa because the mra mo ka say mo meji bangi so ni nyina say eno abia enti me nua ye mesre wo
Montie dwumadi ebramo ene awie so yeda yankopon no ase se ene so no ode adom yen asa netie so hu ni nyina eka agro no se beye ne yebesom ne yebesom yenti etoda so hu ene mani bia wo senke ye no off the camera no na so hu camera na chi yen kakra nipa so hu do be technical hitches yen there iti du bia na mo dia chemsafo ene so da fofra odomfo no dia dom yen ene Wednesday me bosome de toso aduno na kakra ye de bosome no eko no miensa ba pa hom simane makoma du miensa ebraso se yetena se awiai na ye de Montie dwumadi ebrewo beka se Montie ase ne ye da meka no no na waje so yetie Montie o se yetie Montie me da se waje so de amame dwumadi live ewo Owia TV so se ne Owia ba ye kese Owia ni pia ehran ma obia som ne ya gye baabi aboso no ye da mo ase mo adoyen dodo yesoso ya ba be dig mo afili mu a de mo pe ne ye so hu de mo pe bia ye beye e de amamo ewo Owia TV so me se o favorite presenter bia ohu no ache ote ne nka ache bia no omu nyina aba betina Owia na se itifatoa from anopatu anadwo de sium na ye se edahase na we enjoy say a new television cry and yasem ketwa so home am for me din eden na Yaw Boamah man for frame me Libya boga dwumadi me na me de ho chia me efri juada edekosi fiada se wo Kumasi Ashanti region ene ne mpotamo ena ohwe ye ntie ye ne a am for na je say otie nka precise 105.9 FM so precise 105.9 FM so dwumadi live was so so the streaming our social media platforms are doing now so oko Facebook hwehwe Owia TV hwehwe Owia TV our Facebook so ho na like your page no follow your page no subscribe to your page no like your page no na share your programs ahodo so ho notification bell na yemia nti ye start bibia se be ya yenkonya wo no straight na chesa ma notification wa kan ho na ye koyanim oko YouTube so a Owia TV official and I say Owia TV official, and I say Owia TV streaming hodomo and a TikTok for no ye nyamumu Owia TV official share ne follow yen ne like page no so hu na share my yen so hu share enye person nkumnya onko a wonya de pa na wontena so share na manfo so ehu no ene papa unya no baabi a ye fe ne say Owia TV so hu no am ye hu baabi a wa o share na say utie yen yenuanom a ewo London kwame nom yedamase sabribia muchusu Owia TV ne precise 105.9 FM yenuanom ewo Greece yedamase Reynolds any team no yedamase pa yenuanom a ewo Denmark Finland ene Sweden nom so no yedamase sabrinyina moni yen etna odwumadi so mo United States of America eye Bosky ene team na mo Massachusetts no mo so yedamase pa sabribia moni yentia ye kira wiase nyina ye kira wiase nyina so hom ye da wase se wa choose yen awie se eye WhatsApp message and answer text message and our person o de ba obetimi dia fa 0243 220044 so am yakenka dia ma 0243 220044 so wadwenkire ene unsusu yam ko a enya atenie enya no ya ene ye we katwi bia ni so ye fa dwene ede afagana ho so tiase amoman na akwanimu ewie de me de ehase enie ewie de me de ehase enie so ho ewie odom to ne bi nwoma otoye eye me dese so ho eye me de pa erunti ewie mete hwa ba ma no nam se asemi de so ho mekwa kofa na ye de ase ye dwumadi ase or say life become easier once you allow God to handle the things you cannot control. Life becomes easier once you allow God to handle the things you cannot control. Enunti odum tuni bi nyom o se wohu ntokwa ko a onyame nku bi mawo se wohu ntokwa ko a onyame ka bi mawo fa bibiara man menene manfa ma ya Greece backing vocalist one to the year and ma to be so home enyom ne ya me dese ntokwa ne se wohu no ko a wan na eba beji bia akwa ma o wo se mpempi se ntokwa ekoso a na se wogina baabi kra na asam ne mfa ho na nso hu si esisi obi so ho obi bu obi ohwede ekona sa akwa o mu sisi no obon sa amanfo akwa gye ntokwa no no mako edi ama no ebi susu a ne nkono na edifo obon si akwa gye ne ye kodi ama no empo ye hunu sa wadifo a obon si afa nyansakwa bi so patapata ntokwa no se be ya ye nkuno nti abiri bia entokwa bi a wo kono abrabom se ya ware ntokwa se ya adwuma ntokwa se ya kwantuo ntokwa se ya yare ntokwa so ho ye ntimi nti ye mfa merade na erade ntwaso emfa mayen jemeso amen so ho odwumtini ne nwom no me de pa nti twaso ba bia wo bia a wo hwe ye awie na emrantie ka me ho awie ama ye di dwuma na abusuafo enie emrantie a ka me ho awie ama ye di adwumadie no enie gentleman we na ka me ho awie owura Paul Kwabna Nyando the Ashanti Regional Director of Communications Emma NPP owura Paul Kwabna Nyando be ka ye ho awie ama ye di dwuma afadwene de afagana ho ye pa ene awie sa so ena menua Gabriel Asiedu abusuafo wo ye de bekwai deputy say oko eye NDC amanyoko no mu a osre tu ayi ne yesa ayi ne for so momfa tumi ma no na Gabriel Asiedu emeye Ashanti Regional Deputy Communication Officer Informa NDC party no okade NDC communication team ho e wa Asante Mantema say Gabriel Asiedu esoso betena se awie ama ye di enkomo na Robert Dambo eye the Ashanti Regional Secretary ema PNC party no Robert Dambo so no ebeka ye ho awie ama ye di nkomo na ya fa adwene ewo ye dwumadie so ye papa enye asem keto a ebsafo me nkomo awie no ye be spend much time kakra ewo board yi so ye be spend much time kakra ewo board yi so ye pa ebsafo me nkomo no ebegina eye saa eye ade ya eda ye screen yi so awie me nkomo no ebegina no pa eyemoni musam se owura kwambafo abronye a oye NPP chairman wo Bono region nim se na mo kase owo BNI for ensem court na remand no ama owo BNI for ensem sese a ne party ne lawyers ekon so mo ebenya bail anase omo benya se court no besesa nensa na remand a court no de ne koye no omatimi enya emwa ediama no but discussions p na akoso abronye say BNI ho na wo na say remand na wo no enkomo pinu na ekoso na de tie nie ohwe abronye offense no say abronye charged with offensive conduct and publication of false news for allegedly insulting a circuit court judge eno na minim say ya Grace betimi de acto screen isu ya na manfo redia or say the case has sparked discussions on free speech, media responsibility, and respect for the judiciary. Or say the case has sparked discussions on free speech, media responsibility, and respect for the judiciary. Enti abronye remanda owono akwakọ spake enkomo bebrebe. Awo ye discussion nim ema sabobekaya the NPP edom ho agim NPP de edom gia ene se baby omo regional chairman ne da no ye beyi no ede amo omo fi se aban no etietia ne fa ho die so e ba sa so a ne ye gage amanfo free speech no ene freedom of expression no kwan bi so ye ka amanfo kasaboa ede ahyesa ne ti ana ebinom so fi se yes what the freedom se okasa but yentimi guarantee wo freedom after say wakeka wonsem no a obeka no o say no so no ye hwe eno so wansem ekanti awiai ye beka ne mienu abom so ho na ye discuss kakra ewo ye dwumadie eso enti ye be start e de free eye ahase ye be start e de free ye be start ye nkomo no e de free eye ahase so ho ye start ye nkomo no emfa free ahase na ebusafo so her President John Dramani Mahama the second time ya oba ye ya se ode toto nipa omo akasa nipa omo akire omo adwene nipa ebia bibi koso omo animu a omo edi nkomode afa ho a yache omo a ebusanfo okeka ni nyina bomu a ebusanfo eye makomako 16 ebusanfo eye makomako 16 or the number of arrests made over alleged false speech. Number of arrests made over alleged false speech. Okay, Kabuma. Yes, 14 figure. And there are two screens. So, but obi ohonoma ABI ya more than 2. Obi ohonoma wakabibi obi tisa abronye wakasa miachino more than 2. Wakasa miachino more than 3. So, okay, Kabuma sana TNT. President John Dramani Mahama ba ye a wetwa be 16 months ewa be mu no omo makasa omo machire omo adwene omo a bibi ekoso omo ani omo makasa ya che omo no okay kabomu a ebusafo omo ye 14 de but yenya be 16 incident na ewo omo yimu na de kototo mampani na nado danko akufado 8 years no a otwa ya yes mampani na nado danko akufado penso ebcc and on the toto ho a mampani na nado danko akufado 8 years ni nyina otena abem no nipa mako 12 NPPA twemu ya nipa mako 12 ena omo kasaye anase omo kire omo adwene anase omo kotro bibi to omo social media so anase omo ka bibi o social media no so abusiafo ye chi omo in NPP 8 years ni nyina nipa mako 12 ena omo echi wonum but in NDC 16 months no abusiafo enya 16 cases obi akasa ama ya chire ntinkame yakwa te say every month bia no so ho sade no ekoso ewo omayimu ewie yebedi ho enkomopa nti about 16 nti yanhwe sa nipa no omo ye hwan omo ewo he so ho sa nipa na ye ka omo ho asem no omo ye hwan so ho nti ahase ye persons arrested or picked up over alleged false speech. Persons arrested or picked up over alleged false speech. Ebi ohonoma unimwonum. And one interesting thing so say sa enkomo we no enya politicians nkwa o. Enya politicians nkwa social media activists so hom TikTokers yi ene ade wonum nyina eka ho nti so we list no a wa ha say number 1 kwambafo abronye on elidi eye enkomo no. Okay, Reverend John Ntim Fojo asen oye asen South MP ho ana asen North asen South NP oka ho Paul Adomochre Daniel Adomako say Obama Mohammed Zakor Yaira Abimu Fanti Comedy so ho okatachie Afrifa Kofi Ofosun Kansa Alfred Abebio Kumi Gordon Asare Abubakar Yakubu David Sando Echenkwa Nana and abusanfo say wo hwe list yi so a ye bi omo ono a wo hwe yenua bi te say achemkwa na oye adwuma wo wuntumi TV a omo eche no a abusanfo omo che no wa adwoso se eba ebirum fi se ekwan kra efa so che wo mu ene ye che wo mu a straight se ya na omo fly wo mu o se ya na omo do omo tu nsuo so se kwan be na omo fa so emove omo quick e de omo ekwa akra yenua eye achemkwa na a oye adwuma ewo wuntumi efami yen tete na omo che no omo pick ne app wa adwoso straight away the next few hours the tia ne say omo edi na edrum kran nti se amanfo bisa say adai kumase na anase adwoso na omo che no ye ni police for ho ye ni court ho ye ni ebia state institutions a se pass wa ye bone a omo ebe handle case na se ohwe eye abrantie bi te se MPP ni abrantie ye okasa mo omo obuno Easter omo ekokofa no a ono so the same thing sunyan okasa de man people or is it Sunyane East and I say Sunyane West constituency omo ko peke no baba amando omo ko peke no Sunyan straight away dey hu yan say omo edina akọ no omo edina akọ akoduru eye chese enkran abonti so amanfo kra fi say kwan ya fa so chi wo kra no yesa so the waste state resources se mo chi no osunyan mo chi no okumase mo chi no wadwo so amode ne konkran no ka na mode ne tum ka mode ne tum no se e petrol na motogu mo benefit wo kwa wa bra ebia na ebetimi akanasem ewo eye kumase anase sunyane a mo chi no no fi police station or your court e osunyan your court e okumase anenkasem no ombetimi atoaso no madi ede efri honomo enti sadi power num and in 16 months abusiafo ababeto gya se oma kasa oma churo bibi omo ache oma dwene ede afa bibi ho ama oma ache so hwe abrante David Sanda ono no de no kra de se okochro se Dumso is back ba ni nyina so ye di ho adanse se kania no edundum enti okire na dwene ede fa event bibia esisi wo manimu a the bonnet no abusiafo and say way okay kaboma in the NDC babemu in bare 16 months you know 16 nipa 16 and I say 16 incidents na yehunu ewo omanimu eye sa so ho yehunu ewo omanimu esa and notable one eye se ne meka ne kwambafo abronye enedi animum nti so hwe abronye nasem a abronye DC remarks that led to his arrest so hwe nasem okan ya enunti ema ye che no a ebusiafo nasem a okan ye nyina ni okan de fa circuit court judge a odi asem anase odi asem ni wie no one kwambafo abronye fi se kwane a judge ni fa so a odi asem no ebu asem no entwaye ena okokire na dwene e de fa ho en kwambafo abronye naso akwakoye hia eni emra eni no edi o se uhwe nasem no say you are not a judge but rather a politician who has covered your hair with a sack, claiming you are a judge. We kwambafo abronye na semo kan ye de efa circuit court judge no ho a ebusianfo se ye ne mo ka say na so ayehia o BNI for akache. The next one, notable one so abrantie we Baba Amando inti reason for Baba Amando's arrest inti sorry I'll say allegedly publishing digital altered images of President Mahama and other public officials on Facebook to cause fear and panic. Enti Baba Amando susu a one more epeke no ebusiafo reason a yenya ye ese ade awaye and I said the waka and I said the watro e the ato ni page so o Facebook abrantie we on the Kasama NPP party no e wo eye Sunyane. Is it Sunyane West and I say Sunyane East? By info say bono eye region nim or communicators no home and na ono so na so ekokoye share ewo honomo sa no and uyi ono no de no efri honomo a this gentleman so ono so ne de no ebeye ho ewo omayi mo ono so ne de ne ebeye ho yate se ono so ewo is it Aguna constituency reason for David Sando's arrest or say allegedly posting that Dumso is back, accompanied by a billboard bearing President Mahama's image. We abrantie we so abrantie ono so ne mfom so a oye ya ema ye kire no eso eno no into ono so no eka ni sa 16 oka 16 cases no yagde so ye dey oye Aguna West constituency organizer. Yes, Aguna West constituency organizer and Baba Amando ni Sunyane East NPP communication director no enti we David Sando so ni case a ema no ekukunya amane no so ho David Sando case a ema no ekukunya amane no so ho David Sando ni case a ema no ekukunya amane no na ebusanfo sa wo hwe NPP omo a position ewo sa cases we ya ekoso ni nyina ebusanfo omo a position ye say security institutions no are being weaponized. Arrests are politically motivated. NDC supporters shielded from similar actions. Bill denials targeting MPP supporters. Growing pattern of political intimidation. It is Obekaya MPP Amanyoko no enra one more echo the diplomatic call omo akache ema omo de petition ekoma Ghana men can say embassies na wo Ghana nyina ne ambassadors a omo ewo Ghana nyina no omo de petitions ekokoma wo mum said the NDC aban any President Mahama Bino, de Ghana this year, and no, any NPP opposition for no, and no, say security institutions no, weaponize woman against a NPP. Arrest and also no, achichi no, politically motivated. Fee say number 3, NDC for no so no, similar, the omo can be NDC for so ye bia, de omon for ya nye bail conditions are si echi omon for credit to omo so no, was throw ano se ano ding so ho de ma omo ene ada ensemo a MPP amanyuko no de koto diplomatic call no so enim eno no so ho enti omo ensem no bi eno no for ye hwe emra unsa yentimi nkochi obi kwa megira ha Yaw Boamah eja mi dwamanumi na mekeka ensem ebomi obi ntimi mmowura Owia TV studio ha sei no so aba be cheme kwa o cheme a o se ogina mra ebiso no de a cheme for se wo hwe eye nipa ye ka omo ho asem any cases a ye ka omo ho asem a cases a eye na omo gina so e de chi omo o say laws used as basis for the arrest. Laws used as basis for the arrest. Enti baako ya Criminal Code Act 1960 Section 208 omo ejina so e de chi omo pa. Omo ejina so e de chi omo pa. Ena sa mra we ya na anu ya ye de ba ye Electronic Communications Act 775 Section 79 Section 79 eno so no omo ejina so e de eche womo epa ya enya asem ketwa ye be hwe de sa emra we mienu eka specifically especially sa sessions we section 208 and section 76 no ye be hwe ni mienu de eka pa na yakeka niema e de esiani e wo hono enti yenko eye de emra no eka e de fa eye sa eye ensem we ho yenko de emra no eka de efa eye ensem we ho nti eno ne da o screen so no o say Criminal Code 1960 Section 208 o say so here the exact Section 208 na de can o say publishing false statement likely to cause fear or disturb public peace is a misdemeanor. It is amra way and na ohi obi te say abronya omo ejina so e de efa no ohi obi te say Baba Mando ene David Sando a omo jina so e de fa no ohi obi te say Fanti Comedy omo kokofa no a samra we omo ejina so e de efa no e wo honom emra we eka ho okọ the other one no ye Electronic Communication Act no a for eno so enie Electronic Communication Act no for eno so enie it is over Electronic Communication Act 2008 Section 79 no or say publishing false or misleading messages likely to endanger lives for distraught emergency service. Publishing false or misleading messages likely to endanger lives or disrupt emergency services. Inti eno so mu gina so e de echeche nipa ne bi pa ya na enye asem ketwa omo egina so e de cheche nipa ne bi a na enye asem ketwa ewo ehonomo and oba ha se ya emra NPP e de omo ensem ekoma omo chese diplomatic call no omo ensem omo kan ye ni NPP omo petitioner omo de koma diplomatic call no de na omo sre wonum embassies na ewo Ghana no ne ambassadors ewo Ghana no de na omo sre omo se omo nyema omo nie so be kaya emre omo ko no honorable Ahmed Saibu odie animu menua Penny Henry Nana Boache Nana B no ka ho ene some leading members of MPP enema miensa na omo de koto enema na doson but major ones na ewom no na miensa omo say omo sre the international community a omo Ghana ha say se omo monitor sa development no a ekoso ewo Ghana ha say omo sa sre omo say they should engage the government and economic neutrality of state institutions. Don't feel say state institutions be to say BNI, to say IOCO, to say ABA, police service no omo efi say omo neutrality some no ewo form into the international community and monitor womo emfa emomo ewo sa ensem no eho na sa nkomo we nyina no obi ebebusa say aban no so esesei aban no a response a ode emaye eye die and yenhwe aban no a response a wode ema ye aban no so a position on MPP concerns ya de koto diplomatic and as international community nanim obeka ya government communication minister honorable Fales Kwachi Ofosu ebe kasai ema edu baby kra no or challenge the Ghana Bar Association omu fi no fi say omo a group of MPP for if say emra fanyo markets beki kan nsem o kekan ye MPP for do baby just say judges omo kan ya me bi fra the judiciary nyina no the Ghana Bar Association aye silenter omo ma bonte eme condemn honorable Alexander Fanyo Markin ene ni nkrofo a omo attack judge no ema edu baby akwakoka judiciary ne nyina enti Felix Kwacho Fusiki Kebi the chere Ghana Bar Association for no na omo response and I say aban so response to ensemo a NPP de command international community no ebia for ba kuni o say eye court ebia for omo chere say arrest na ekoso nyina no enya aban arrest na ekoso no nyina no enye aban na echi omo eye the court not government ena trigger sa arrest no so ena ya no say number 1 o say court not government triggered arrest. What you say? It's enya buy no and see yen konkwati omo. In the case of Abronye, a court and a remand no. In the case of Baba Mandu, so omo say a court and a take action no. In the case of David Sando, omo say a court no and a take sa adenomo say free speech does not protect attacks on judges. So you say and judges can punish attacks on the judiciary and no any aban stance on nkomo we nyina ye ka ho asem no na amanfo so ebusa say in all this no in all nkomo we ya ye die enyina no ebusanfo anyembia no enya insunsanso ewo ye rating world press freedom ranking ni ade no ebusanfo na enya insunsanso ewo so ana na enya insunsanso ewo so ana na ebusanfo de etienie so Ghana world press freedom ranking baby a Ghana gina in 2025 na Ghana ye tosu wiase nyina ye tosu 52 so ye tosu 52 in 2025 ye tosu 52 in 2026 year MPP SA ye gagi amanfo social media ko kasa ne a chew na ye de aposifo tata opposition for ne ade no ebia for Ghana ye da 39 Ghana ye da 39 afinu a ye se ye ka manfo kasabo ahye omo ye ka manfo kasabo ahye omo yem omo nkasa ye tata manfo okurimu no Ghana ye da 39 ena afia ye se ye ma kwan ma manfo kire omo adwene keka ne omo pe edi atem de omo pe bia no eno so na Ghana ye da 52 ntia for bebia yaba begina nie Ghana's world press freedom ranking asat na yegina ha sei no ebeka no se bebia Ghana yegina ene sabre we ebusiafo yema mo latest on Abronye ensem no yema mo latest on Abronye na semo a ewo court sei no ebusiafo yema mo latest awie so ho yema mo latest nti ya grace betimi e de ato screen so ama yese be ya ye viewers amonhwe ye no obetimi ahwe wahunu de ye ka ho asem no a enti the latest on Abronye assembly nyina no ebusiafo de aba begina nyine ene ne lawyers ene NPP omo echo court na court omo koye no na omo court se omo high court se asem a circuit court judge ne kan ya ode aremande Abronye so onkoda BNI cells for 2 weeks na yensa so emfa ne mra no NPP for high court say high court enane no na yenyi Abronye emfa emfree BNI cells so no mo ne emra court no etenase no ebisa for me emfa we entuma ne mo say enra ye discussion wo board issue say ya ene ema mo hu say honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin akeka na dwene na de akire judge say wo Ghana je say ene ne watoto bi di amane wo mo pa ema omani reason ti a wo de eka asasem no say asat enra na otro sa de na to ni Facebook page no na judge na oremande Abronye no na ni ruling de ogina so e de remande Abronye kra no na Abronye lawyers akokọ to no mo sa na judge no emfa emma wo mu anase ne lawyers no omo nsa enkai sort ya say no mo ensan kan to fi say say judge ni bibia odisi a e de ade na esi no kwan say o remand obi ekeka kọ na wotwenie ye se fa ruling ni mayen na ye nkọ kenkan ni ehu de ugina so ntia o de remand nipa no na se ye betima akọ ya appeal a ye gina so de akọ ya appeal na wonfa ma ye asatawi a na ye te ase ene ye te se eye judge no release ruling na MPP omonsa kabia na omo a review na omo hu de ombe ntia na omo court no omo sre court for emre ntia enam so ma court no abronye bail application no court a join case no e de akwa se nyankopon ya adom ekina 21st May after prosecution no a requested time say omo ebekwa kohwehwe enkrata ene eniema judge no egina so e de ebu asem no the general secretary of MPP lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong ebusiafo na owo court hono na emra court no e de ne nsem atu dwawie no the general secretary address media ne kakra na inti ne nsem a wode atu dwa.
After some few minutes, our lawyer Kodua Oponkoma told us that surprisingly the case has been moved from where officially it was allocated to a different court, to our dismay. And indeed, as at Friday, we are aware that the docket was sent to the criminal court too. So as to why the case was moved to a different court is something that is mind-boggling. And we are aware it's part of the gymnastics by the system to frustrate the bail application. But be as it may, the registrar, Somutu, decided to move the case to a different court with the excuse that it was an error. How can electronic allocation of a case be an error? And in correcting it, the registrar manually decided to move it to a different court. But however, guided by the principle of due process, our lawyer and the team moved to the new court, which is the General Jurisdiction Court 2.
The General Secretary of NPP, lawyer Justin Kodua Frimpong, and yete nenkana na ocheche was Abronye's bail application hearing adjourned to Thursday, May 21, after prosecution request time to familiarize itself with his motion. And no, the Attorney General so are responding. The Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana so are responding to NPP in Semnoa. The Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Akrotenga Awini Susuno, are responding to Nsemwa MPP Ekano. Na nasemni, or say NPP afraid their people will go to jail because of how diligent my prosecutions have been. Where the Attorney General and Oka sa same way say NPP esro say omunkrofo ko jail. Ningina e kwania ono no Attorney General no ono na lawyer for e fa so e handle case no e prosecute omo no omo suro so omunkrofo dodo no a ahwe afene nkwawie no mo didam eno nti no ma hyase e kem eye dede etum futuro edigu amanfo ani so sa no yentie the Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayene nsem a ono so editudwa.
When, statements like that are being made, that we are doing this because oral is failing. Oral is not failing. All right? Go back and check the records. I am the first Attorney General in the history of the Fourth Republic to have brought 5 corruption cases in 1 year. Go back and check the records. And what is happening in court now is rather putting pressure on them because they know that I have been so diligent in my investigations, I have been so diligent in the prosecutions that they are afraid that their people will go to jail for the acts of corruption that they engage in. And so the accusation that we are shifting focus away from oral is not something that I will pay heed to, because oral is on track and oral is going to succeed. When
Krotenga ayene na yetene nkano na or responding to MPP nsemo a omo asumagum asesade agum a ayehu ewo omayemu ehon efa free speech ene freedom of expression krakwan bi so asa aban no gagi amanfo ehunu amanfo ya chill agisi wanko kasa wa TikTok so agisi wanko tro bibia nto o page or Facebook na ye kwa akwacho but the attorney general lecture said debi entisa utiwe obi aba becho o kasa ye obi aba becho ama okwan se kasa nemum sebi o kasa so a na wakasa yie na wanya nyina so wanya dance se asem bi na wo ka uni se wa dance ansa na enya ma o metu ngumu sa nti we the attorney general so responsible wode ama MPP for no na lawyer na AJ Bafo awua lawyer na AJ Bafo awua ohwe a lawyer fo a omo ko de ama sa MPP fo yi NPP supporters MPP just activists num ene ade a ye cheche wo mu no a lawyer na AJ Bafo awua oye MP ma de hye wo menhia South abato mpesua so for oka lawyers a woko ede amom so beka ya emra baba amando omde ne court a court yes ye remande no so beka ya lawyer na AJ Bafo awua grante interview bi court on ma ema otutu bi de manage judge no a otena asem no so enei lawyer na AJ Bafo awua kire se de koso no enye se bia omo MPP fo no defende omo party fo omo defende omo encrofo ase obaye bone na umpese obeka na o se oba ni techu o se nyesa na omo kire na eyade bia fada sani bia ho human right or freedom of speech any expression efa ho eden na bia wo se the MPP for echina na we bia o trotro driver na say the ordinary citizen a okọ no akwa kire wadwen de afa bibi nto no fi say ba bia yedo no omani nyina na wo say yesum na ye kasa de fa de ekoso ho lawyer na AJ Bafo awua menhia South MP nensem.
These are facts which are already known to everybody. They are not facts that we have made up. The incidents, the frequency of the arrest is mind-boggling, and everybody is aware of it. It is not a partisan position that we have taken. It is a concerning human rights abuse that all of you journalists are even worried. In fact, we are not in isolation when it comes to this, except that we seem to be suffering more. The Ghana Journalists Association not long ago held a press conference complaining about the abuse of law enforcement agents and this government in particular, right? And law enforcement agency under this government.
Lawyer na AJ Bafo awua woye emrasebe dwani owo emrasebe dwa fiema de hye wo menhia South abaton pesua so ene yete ne nka na o kire se bebi a yegina no enye about abronye enye about MPP enye about NPP activists no mo supporters ne mum eforma mu ne nyina ho efa wo ho efa mesoso me ho efo no soso ho nti wo se ye hwe ne ye bo ho ban but ne nyina mu no Owura Rashid Tanko Computer were Deputy Director of Elections and IT edema NDC amanyuko no ono so ai ede atugya se hwe oka ede akire bia se nyina ka ede akire obi bia se masa enye se bia NDC aban ne ka obi anu atum ne mum sebi mpreduasa o kasa rough kasa basa omo be chew amamra anyway.
Look, if you make reckless statement, you should not be allowed to sleep in your house. Are we brought up to insult leaders, to insult elders? Is that how you were brought up in your house? None of you knows that. We're brought up properly in our homes. Our fathers, grandfathers, and all this, they brought us to respect leadership. Even if you disagree with leadership, you know how to go about it. But you don't just go and take this in phone because data is not cheap. You sit behind your laptop or your mobile phone and churn out gibberish.
Our Deputy Director of Elections and IT edema NDC amanyuko no ena no so eyi menhia South NP lawyer na AJ Bafo awua ano ewo honom no mame ema me guest akwaba na me momo entrance na yeni enkomo sisi a me ma abegyafo akwaba na yeni enkomo sisi a menim se omano ye omo meka ye to menkra ewo akire honom se Gabriel esi edukra se ananom se wagina ho ache o metrase ndi wadama mira we de wadama piao aha Is what I said, your mammy. And we are mirroring him, Sir Paul Kwabena Yando. Paul Kwabena Yando, the director of communication for MPP, was Santimantema say, Paul Yando, Ebeka and Wufia say, Ama ye di en komo, Paul Yando, Ebeka and Wufia na ye di en komo. Sasso na me, Minia Gabriel Essie do, what I say, for Gabriel Essie do, Eka the NDC communication team who was Santimantema say, Gabriel Essie do esre, a 2 years for war NDC. Amanyu kum so mumfa to me mano na omeye Ashanti Regional Deputy Communication Officer and former NDC party no e wa Asante Mantama say Gabi Atrase and minua Robert Dambu so the General Secretary ema PNC party no e wo Ashanti Region oye the Secretary of PNC e wo Ashanti Region Robert Dambu so no Atrase my gentleman yakwaba na straight including komo Gabi ma hen
na jo so obruminia
ne fie boko
o twedi am boko am na madaro man ya okude
ele ya okude
bibia hye
etina o ase furugu ya na
won se furugu ni de me yonku bi ya fe na o se boko na ya me hye ba ku bi wo se emu aduru ni nyina asa na on na yiri to we de be che me na ada me ko voter region ko bi ya se fro nyagbo suri afaja to south
ye fro kro ni say
nyagbo suri
free
ko fa fi avenue dudu e wo people so du ana ka afford wa foko ye bo me di omo ya hwe Owia TV na me
oh wow
o ma enches mo che di kan wo dem o nyina mo hwem
that's right
o na mo na mo te ka sande o mo so we can follow the argument ni
wow se twi ni de ya na ne tie ne kan ye de ne sa o na esa mo ba so mo de toto fo
o se me de won se twi ni de to me boas na me bu ngeten
o yi ni wan
na me yi next
na me nua ma no ho ye
o ma ni nyina no enkola ni
me wo fa sefo no so ho
na jwada no so ye me baby
adwada no
this week de ma
eni so wadu ani
ana GS way ni ba ya sa
eni ya sa promote wonya promotion
deputy director
we say so the deputy director
with me the headmaster mani with me the district director mani yeah this age
say intebasa ye to aketu mo ho
oh kakraba kan
kakrabe
kan
be tazi bi beto so
kakrabe ta na ija for the thousand zeni obi aketu ya no this is getting ga but oku anim na ne manzo ekuye no wa bi
say so ye deputy director utimi di headmaster wo Prempe College mani ye utimi dibi wo ayi opoku are mani ye
betima tamina district director ne makoto na na me
e betima tam den ke bia bosomtwe ne abe district director of education
be me ni district director so the
na dem fatao
na some bibia fatam
that's right
bibia fatam this week the any giango
wow congratulations
o me start na thanks was a me man on wood nko na me ro to birthday na me post na half on so to na competition
eti there be no eti wifi the all do nko no auto cake de brewa na
oh no there ya no ye ne say order there means me need when the order free you go no the best no me madam me nkola na nyina adidi na
okay
come na panyin je fie de mo ndi pass as we say di birthday no panyin nche because odi ani mu shi atana de odi a kira de
out dabi mani brewu
no dey say bet na ye fre ya van fre wa wuntimi
aware dodo na ye fre
masa na wo ma akukura ba bi on nan nti woni hu nyansa ne hu anwode a odoma nkoma mfa mo
no kre na me editor se me musa wasem bi se
that's a
you say duabo ase a kire se
duabo ne ye esimfu akuma bi etwa asem tintin tiawa
duabo
esimfu akuma bi na asem tintin no na etwa ne tiawa na asem ma no kra ye de aded
the meaning of duabo na wo kire mi so what say
esimfu akuma bi etwa asem tintin tiawa na ma no kra de
that is the meaning of duabo
ati we na yi eli minia bo am akofo obere akofo ngo se da bi da be ye bo dua mo ja fe nam adaruma to ja asema aka be tintin on se esimfu akuma no amana ye tia wa sama no kronzo ye den ade dua bo definition
gabi esiedu
ya be ma ba
mate me da se ma Robert Dambo so akwa ba Robert
minua
le fie boko na ka de mbuza fie boko sa he de
so me free na ba nti so free business fie boko
ono ngwa na
de oni yire
kaduru betua no makonu wa bo ya
owu asa ne na
wanwa so wanwa ye tua kaduru yɛde mu kɔ abɛfu ani akyi ne bɛyɛ next time ɔba ɔbɛwo
is it be Robert afei no wasi so
ɔmo
abrantia
yɛ afei mo sɛ da bia ama na ma nkɔfɔ wa de kɔ akyi bɛma deɛ osi so azɔ tɛntɛm na
gabi afei no wɔpɛ bi a wɔpɛ ayi half plot to be na ja abɔ sese kakra de asi so ma ne nwi ansan
me wale na me ne hwɛ
Me plot any half plot. Me plot your full plot.
me ka bi amano no so so
Besi be fie.
oh yo
ɛna kɔma
Kakra
na ne wote wa yɛ dɛ wotwɛn de
Ejapade nyame adom bi atima yɛ kakra.
it is wotwɛn de
Me twɛn
wotwɛn me
because onko de awudi no. Ɛne na ma me enya yi se me gbado.
na me a me di sa komo se ma ware
Dabi wa ware but ana ayese as we no ho so wa ware. Yam follow no.
oh there be
Because enro komo na no odi. Me ni di no se enya ba ko ntena fie o. Na nka eronke be fie a na nka ehu kwan e be fota but for afefe de ne sa anye bantene kempe bu abonte nti ya se me tie me ba me nyapte
Boni me kai
me tie ngomo na
ɛna nyɛ bɔne o
na to me ba enya bone ba me tie ngomo na abonte de ne I am that say me di be fie
there be afie de no so hia
it is me prioritize that one and then for that
no eya me ni yo esewa
they tell say
yes yes
yes let's say by my about 20 month
November
by November
yes by November na
nanka yenhia mo abi na Gabi the deputy Ashanti Regional Communications Officer of the NDC and I know say I have no short of doubt say contest no is going to win either he's going to go unopposed and I will be so contest so I don't see any reason why any panic me win Gabi ohwe the dwumadi a wadi no Asante Mamu and the communication prowess and it's a clear indication say anytime you obetu no ho asi also be contest for any elections for the NDC within the region a very lean way for him and he's going to win handsomely na memo PNC mo Asante Mamu and so abaso they attend say a biometric ID registration your system near development and so potent than other political parties in the system your system with the Ghana card register with any other political party or by a system mount me go through very robust than the NDC and the MPP
wow
and ID card no so no you digitalize bibia ultimate for process and register so a very beautiful ID card the more compared to the other political party to say PNC eco high tech and we are preparing ourselves gentle to say a bit to me arena about in the foreseeable future and the name may go akwan we nyina kan we na sound to and in paying for so a section of neck and so Asia Ashanti region ha nyambo echna normal deliberate on the way forward of the party I think after that neck proper will be constituted now you can be first the party no
be fast
the thing say NDC so LSAB because they criticize you mind you they support to NDC prior to the 2024 elections and you bought NDC three so definitely PNC Fabino because we thought say MPP amamu mbobu from 2016 dey ban na nya mamu na eso ani etini ehwesen sisa baba Kufo yes so ban PNC openly supported Kufo and
former president Kufo
president
in 2000
and even Kufo in 2016 PNC supported Kufo and obey president there say edru say ye bedi ade na nasa ne yenis ye hwe ne yenis ahode no ne ye hwe like minds or more no the political capital that they and I said the political manifesto that they are preaching ye hwe na they are in sync with our ideologies we support that political party but there's a MPP veered off along the way prior to the 2024 election and we thought say we needed a new political party a bit more savage or man we have debt balloon under the MPP we have inflation to a level of 54%. We how our exchange rate we how a be import dependent country to the extent in about a period now import to about the import basket was around $10 billion. And if man brand ye preaches industrialization they build one district one factory in Honia manner. We thought say we needed change and change is a necessary evil that we couldn't have just say support a new political party. So definitely NDC you become one you be you matin make sure my near my said be a gun phone but and in common
my main shall see free
and
common I said the free
and
it may start with NDC demands parliamentary probe into Afenyo Markin's attack on a judge. And the NPP petitions Parliament and I say a diplomatic call to monitor Ghana's human rights situation, the case of Abronye and the seeming culture of silence in the country. In the economy, no abomikos essay. Not yedisa and komowe. Dambo.
I am scandalized.
Why?
I am abashed. Because of me, I am ashamed.
Miss Rofa, brofono to for Mamma.
I am ashamed.
Not just a ferry.
My ferry at the person of Afenyo, Kwame Afenyo Markins.
I didn't hear.
In fact, the reckless commentary, the irresponsible commentary by no mere a person than an astute legal brain in the person of Afenyo Markin. So, all bonting. No, I call run such a reckless commentary. I've never, under the Fourth Republic, seen a leader of parliament, a minority leader, will run such a reckless commentary in our parliamentary discourse on that. Me who be that?
Really?
Sir, yetiho, and you be who be akeko.
The minority
we
leader.
have had cause to criticize other elements of NDC. So Omu ran down the entire judiciary. But we are talking about Obia or an astute legal person, a proponent of the law, rule of law. What trust? What can no cast aspersions and nuances and acerbic, reckless commentary on a judge to the extent say or double the judge into partisan politics. Ghana is bigger than the MPP. Ghana is bigger than the NDC. Ghana is bigger than all the political parties here. Ghana by answer so what I say? Now, only judge nya to the extent that you are assaulting the person of the judge. Now, also you can say, on site for contempt, threatening the judge, and that this democracy. Into democracy now. Ebinum papanum edi omomoje twaso enu bi na Afenyo Markin enjoy in some no ebian ko betime apia Montie akansam o kan. He is a reason and call for a call for people say omunka say yenya military no mumbra ensambra ya ban.
Oh really?
Oh, but how can you under the military would you have such testicular fortitude say ba Montie beka sansem we under military regime? You have the testicular fortitude to come out and be spewing such gibberish. No. Yeah, you see, your freedom of speech, which is guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution. And you're guaranteed. But it is not a license to run reckless commentary. And Article 21 and the license to be irresponsible. And I run such a pedestrian reckless political commentary anka enye me yawo. But obia or your minority leader, or your astute person are on record to have said say any kwanse judiciary in yedu omeden ewura manyo semu are on record to have said say judiciary no there is no way say the executive ebetimi a control omu. Now otra bonti e kasa me all because of that saying Abronya oburo Ghana so. Abronya oburo Ghana mamra no so. Edi asem na judge ne kan ya enye asem a abronya aka. Abronya ene yetia ne yedi nkomo na amanfo eka JF ka asem. Omu general secretary na watu no na asi ho a odi abronya nsamachi. Ezi abronya di asem no edi ade no mfanye general secretary no okrum a. Wan run obi down. The party mpanyimfo other political parties aso for mpanyimfo revered men of God e okrum a. Na yedina akotuma what is say ebia so office political persecution. What is political about Abronya's incarceration? And then they're political about that. There's nothing political. What could the judge at them? And you didn't kotum. You jump near the kotum, and you see a bin seeder. And I say you who be that. Now, Bronya no, or Burgana Mraswana. And I dust my heart out for George. At our better studio. No, okay. And then you man not Bronya no of Waso.
George Opokwan Ponsa.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's one sensible guy that I admire so much. I didn't know because I what here MB before my Keskin or tell me Obia can ask him.
Dr. Keskin
Obia can ask him.
Debbie.
And I say Obia can say I'm finding Jinam. But look at the reckless commentary. It presupposes to me say party co-opposition and now man for all of a sudden no omoyare mav diarrhea. Assembly besu monubia no moka. Run judges down. When abroad if we are in a civilized democracy, abroad should be rotting in jail. Civilized democracy, abroad and then likes, no more enjoy freedom.
My mom for so be free say in other civilized democracies they do worse than the Yehun and Neya.
My example
in America.
In UK. No, my case by case
they
scenarios.
Speak their minds even by attacking our president, you know. It be caught to the extent
No. You are getting it wrong. Listen, in the advanced democracies, what they have put in place, and they say they are civil in their conversation. They subject the president and other state institutions to constructive criticism. It is different from going berserk and engaging in destructive criticism. It is different, absolutely different. So MPP as a political party, they lost colossally in the 2024 elections. So omu pebibia ebema omu resonate with floating voters. This is not the angle for them to go. Also mutrase na omu tu omu crofo na omu nya eniyema ebema omu enticed to reasonable floating voters omu omu. So kind of politics is just here. We made the attempt. Or because only the answer also. Bebre some more ye be more man ungovernable. Ye be making sure say enyema ebe ye basa. Ye be weaponize ye youth near the
National Youth Organizer.
By Salam Mustafa, if he has any boss, I didn't try one weaponize the youth no more man about in 2024. I didn't try one weaponize one about 2024. What lose touch within the grassroots of the MPP. But because I say party na nti ombebie akwan mamafo akoto aba. Enti yanya de ne nkasa omunso o. Enti they are trying to override the constitution of Munkanse bia. No kwasem ne say oman no obi amro mraso. Obi a obeka nsem ani omran oman mra no contrary to the provisions of the law, no. I was saying, subject to the laws of the land, irrespective of the person. And I'm surprised now. So up till now, as for your marking, young friend, and I am citing for contempt. And I'm surprised now. So the religious organizations, other civil society, no, condemn on the act, no. And some are kind of condemnable and misguided. And he must apologize for such reckless utterances coming from no mere a person than a minority leader.
Every single word.
So if they are supported, some say reckless and irresponsible, then they are increasingly becoming an irresponsible political party. If you go hook, line, and sinker and support irrational verbosities of your political
Dambo program
omukọ abonten no enam se obi me party kio ni enti no asem bi obeka bia no sa asem no eya asem betimi abo oman na obegina abonten na se o kasa o support you are equally as irresponsible as the okas asem no enti I'm not surprised say party no kasa omu support because you say the MPP has lost touch. And if MPP adie ben kedin betime gina ai asaso nanka ya measure a year kebe who say MPP has been losing its gravitas from 2020 ever. And if this is the land that they are going to go, I'm sorry for them. Now they haven't said they are responsible people within the party. Omaya din, Omatanasi, Amasa in some full way, a party. And now they are the papa. And it is a party in Kofubu. I really admire them. But to sit down, MPP of yesteryears, then you see these small boys. Or many opportunity. I'm not saying say younger be brilliant. No capacity, no opportunity. Na me and family no. But to get the opportunity, almost said if you be a mensem womb, yeah, any kind of mensa, and mensem woman, and to sound fiona, a mensem woman, meaning say, if to my understanding, if you're near a big house, and a mensam, a kakrabi. Yeah. But this man is overriding the whole party.
But obviously, so yeah, this argument to say, and minuane dambu, me koye Gabine Paul atwashe so bonach so mukunueni. Me koye no, me koka Gabine po yando homo munkun, but me jentokwa na makon, na ma save you life. Me save you life we are. Na me kuti asem ne mu wie. Na we di fokra no kra me kan dem say, hey, say then I yen when one you bio. But a bonting or say entokwaden den peganitia, empata den ena isiano. In NPP a friend say afenyo can asema woken the general secretary eba bonting ebe kasai say the frequent arrest of their party members in Cheye. The flag bearer of the party issue statement say the ekoso no omani nye ho iti edru entokwaden den ena ono so den pata den aba. And now them patadin by they've caught the attention of the whole world, and I said they've caught the attention of the judiciary. And now Oma Shedel, Ama case, and Oma Koso, Oma journey to China, whether I brought you benya bail and I say onya bail, they are listening to them. Until that, then could be
they are all cano. It still doesn't erase the irresponsible commentary no more.
Okay.
And we were talking about say I was trying to relate it to say I releases a general secretary diaba.
Yeah.
Any a flag bearer diaba.
Doctor.
They tell say this is not the first time I hear Bronyo.
Oh yeah.
Say ebia wa cancel fun kruma. Ade e koso na say empanyfo no more party no muntimi ntrasa na nkasa. And one thing is that they fear Abronye.
Say utie Franklin Kuja.
Abronye.
Utie Franklin Kuja say Abronye in person ne ho hi. Say bi odi nkwasi asem bebre but yenye ne nkwasi asem ase bi wadi ento nchen. Not that this particular incident, this particular incident on yen fancy what yen judge in the ruling, and any ama judge in a car when ruling mu, and someone abronye kind.
That is a non-starter. I frankly could have some okay. Unim say do yacho educo a mrenim. Adia yidika ko hen say where the cartoon brother.
Okay.
So what I say? You did cultural history with the law. And if you find foul with the law, and no me you form judge and the judgment also the
say Subano.
And Subano no. It didn't know what was done or what. Says Subano about already. And I'm not Abronya is not going to change. He's a spoiled brat.
Also, sir.
Oh, Abronya bad ass, sir. Party now so and will grow horns. And then what is the party now also. Party paying for to Mukonso. Party for no now the amount you say they said party no more run for elections. And one so then could dear because a party baby bar some one so then could dear and I'm moving after Moody a tree. And to one would be a Bronya and some better or man the Minia Paul a case nachi. Master Kofijuma. Oh, Kofijuma one day. When you that woman requires how they are no more
Debbie. On the way, sir. A friends are one day we be.
So that's but Master Kofijuma only the judges for atemu. Only the MPP paying for atemu. But onya that kind of way, you know. A hand of chroma and the M yan say, your reward
now this year.
Your reward Oma, Omuya and Bransam. Your reward Oma, Omuadie. No Omoto to Mras in the Asana Monfos room, and your Jamu, I'm Omuya Diomope. Other than that, no. No question, I say your politics, we have cheap in our politics. I say politics is so cheap. Because also in Kofukobia, Omunya opportunity, so mbele di party. Now show Omu Obra, and the Musikasa, and Omune Yana. I don't think say your politics on your any. Anka ya ko anim no. Anka osi ehu say ye shape your politics no. Naka informed by leadership, informed by ideas, by presupposes to me say our politics is now reduced to politics of insult. The obeti media attempt kese na party for aja abo aje no so na ye ko anim. Enti anyam nwanwa. Yo
ni den the Robert Dambo oye secretary ma PNC party no e wa santimantama se ma Paul Yando akwaba nsana mako Gabi wono mo Paul akwaba
minia bejoso
na ho ye campaign boko de
campaign de sima kacho say iskasem
ebusan for ma memfa ntuma ndemu say Paul Yando yes oye the director of communication ma MPP wa santimantama say ene wo sere MPP delegate so mo mfa tumi ma no na omumpagya ne mu adwuma pa wa ye omeye the secretary ma NPP wa santimantama say what's in a campaign no isikasem
okwa nipa no mpe wasem they are happy to see you they welcome bia ajuatum what I say but ne kura no na ye de jawo ko untimi mfa
omutie wasem ni nyina wi no maka cho say ne kura
what I say nti kura no ukeka bomu a enya ade edafom nti no ye besira amanfo
okay
ye nyina no party ni ye som no na ye pese party ni ba mu but ade no so untimi yesinteso nko anante ye bubu bebebere wotu a na budget no se wonko fa bi meka wo so ko fa wo hen na ababeka de ade abana na ade aba but ebe no ados a ukika ni nyina bu ko wie se o so ja bibi to form what I say this Trump wo ye ne campaign or ye fundraising dia me so encheme ye bi.
Oh, okay.
What I say?
The best support.
Momo na ade ne nyina nkambom agro minimu anye yi.
Nokre.
Babro.
Wabre.
Opposition eno ne ba be kan ho asem. Minim se sa minu adambo owo solution to MPP say MPP be ba bam. We je onu party to. Wonim bibia kasa entoponko.
Mati meba.
Kasa entoponko.
Meba ye.
Wo betuyefo.
Meba. Meba. Ebuza for Paul Yando na me man akwa ba ma menko Gabi won mo but ansa na Gabi be ba ma menkenka mo messages ni bi kakra e wa ha se Filippo kwabre kasem o se the NDC a destroy bibia anti kwan bia so NPP ni Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia beba no ma be dig Ghana nim di yakoboshe asase ne so o se ne nchia enkoma ne baba ye friend no eye Frimpon Manson Echa Phyllis and ma me Auntie Maria o jenin so we kwa Filippo kwabre kasem no de we ebaye Papa Charles is it 5K ana SK Papa Charles SK or say good work Papa Charles ye da se o me hu ba bia wo hwe yen efri kebeboa yen pa ana ne kunsu kojo krom or say ye live wo kunsu ane kojo krom nyina or say o ka kire Ghana for say next time bia Ghana for say mote se eyezua munyane mote se eyezua munyane ne die kire no enhyeda emwa we anane kunsuko jokrom no de we ebaye Benji infensi sewa o se hwe omo complain say intimidation koso sesei o yesa wo kasa na ya ka wo kasa boa ahya oyem no o se no mo abam na manfo nim ne ma omo yeye emra na omo wa abam aso omo refi eniema ntem o se ne omo ya se be ya se Ghana fo behu omo mobo na ya sa de MPP aba abam bio o se wuti MPP communicators na de omo kenyina ne sai ene ye ba power NDC fo mu nwane ye ba power NDC fo mu nwane Benji infensi se wo kire se bebi edru no omo to aba ma MPP de ntokwa beba kuru yi mu nti we no bi anto aba amfa ma MPP we eye Benji infensi se one of the message we buy o se ne nchia nkoma okumkom atweban obi eja south eye DC ana se MC na ochia ne kwame na acidity ahafo achirensua kwame na acidity ahafo achirensua eno we o se honorable Collins Dauda any of regional minister ma me Charity Gardner any MCs no akabo mu a o se be hwa ahafo ne mpotamo se ne umusi 2 galam se ase no enye asem ketwa kra o se titiru any klubi yesi friend Adejame e Watano North constituency o se omo bo adwuma pa yo yate Prince Opoku Frimpong o se weeping may remain for a night
but rejoicing comes in the morning. Honorable OK Frimpong will be vindicated. Okay, Prince Opoku Frimpong there, efa Asante Achem North MPA, nei omo acheno na oko court ho ano de ebetu ga Abdul Nasser Jamal Dean or say what NDC is doing is political witch hunt. Tomorrow is pregnant indeed. Or say Oshayen edi free eye ofurukrum Abdul Nasser Jamal Dean edie enono. Gabi mame emra honomo. NDC petition call demanded for a parliamentary probe into a federal market in sense and NPP so a petition diplomatic call no over the Kosovo arrest.
Let's share with you, Machia, in your mama no more about you made this. I mentioned this in Beninfo, a different national base region. I mentioned lawyer Matthew Rahman Abubakar on your board chair.
Lawyer Matthew
Rahman Abubakar.
Gabi Pacho pick out my Keneka crab, mammy.
On your board chair, why? Now, baby, I'm a coach media or monitor.
Wow.
To me, post away in an hour, Herman, okay, Gabi monitor.
Okay.
To an office or a cry. Baby, I'm a coach showing me, I won't say, oh, monitor. Wow. Said you're one young boy, Adama, or about national vice chairperson.
National vice chairperson. Okay.
Mamma Channel. Mamma Chairman, Naquesi.
Chairman and Naquesi.
Omumi enu isabeni fun bo mi enu nyina omudin me me birthday omu post me omu Facebook no omu walls ne ya omu celebrate send birthday gifts
chawmomo
nitira ma cha omu special
chawmomo
lawyer meet you Abubakar ana me amenia penyi Chairman Nakwesi menchia
gabi ene one Paul mo birthday mo jimoni o
menchia menua penyi Isaka Salifu Salia on the examine na on the
yes MC
yeah on the
yes
na me konso yi chema oboku daro chema menja se de menua odi kan no se yahu Nyankopon ya adoma yesi se odupon tutu a yemfa kwa abofre ensi na nan the lawyer Sam Jamfi se onko national communication bio lawyer ma so redin en na ya adwuma wa nso okọ national no boni chi do ma na ya de akọ menua kuma ai fani Mahmoud Kabori nso ayana dwen se oba regional communication officer Beninfo do na Tanech na me pese me bo na chidom na me bua menu akuma na bua na share communication man more attractive so de mebu na ni age NDC 100 region ya cancel de de me say in communication is all about more different na oppositions where they different I say it me ya agenda setting it means speaking to government policies it means talk to the heart of the people then we bring them on board so that people who nema aban de eye na ho brasie mu ya church aban policies mu nema ye various constituencies and districts a church mu asante memu ye ne kasem ho brasie mu ma obi ade ate yan wase no na because was say edu November na eto abana eto han ne yesi han for muame no mo nto abana ma deputy regional communication officer na adwuma na betima ya ma party na kwaso ya de ayakono menua asema wo de atowe da bia meka se wusuro se obabesu won ngola abrema onyina usuma
no correct
enti se akora na ya de bone na won tunufu na yo maame mommy nana na wo ya daddy ebeduru ba bi no asema kokofa ba fie no enya asem papa me na me pese me I wasn't expecting this from Afanya market on say edikan menu just kodu akan na ese so wa na zem pipe no said there menu apanyi zamba kan no munyina obi ahu ne say onunya zase ne obi anjezo obi azbe de ebe kan de Dr. Mahmoud ba omi aka bi na dwomfo ma ne twa bon papa
sa na statement no de buy no
hwe o mo say de abro nyen nyina ona ahye kutu papa ne yana so they make us hwe o mo petition won de koma diplomatic no say sa de no enjira ni bi ena na mama meka chema no pay se ko fini ya mo simu de akwa no funa na say still na ya da wo chema no funa se ana because ga ye ne wo America efo ko mo ko ne ayi wo say America ni bi atwa so competition Ghana diplomatic ko say the president ye ne nye abrewo no ka sa se mo jam ko bi sa ne ma na mo ye ne policy mu ni de enjira ni bi ya tete kwa ye nkura se ne ma because broni no no wato no eto aduane me na so ne de na say my say mo hatam ntuma gufin ye den e wa abonten ana say asem ani won mo be say mo kan say en na wo na gu o man no winde efi nti wo kwa tu wendi fo ne fo na tu mbi fo ne say asem ba mo kana say diplomatic corps ne ya na we kan dey say na nkyere ni bi enti o mo nye den say abro nyini di ngo patem me ko school we ni ba afanya market say no ye assembly member e wo military area asana oko primaries e wi ni me ga ze mfa ma no na akire ye ya say no be pre MP so that make sense na wo hwesi bia opagya no woni sisi a ne ma wo ye na ebuabra because people saw him say oka no kore obese mra na ye adwuma obese bibia toto yi be na de wo ye no wa more partisan politician ama egu party woni nkoso woni say no mo opposition ay mo aban mu o course Supreme Court ay fiada Supreme Court on transi o mo transi so na ade de o say o ko tra minority side na be na minority don go tra ho and nya one what
no correct
and the party ni ye obi o mo ntimi analysis ya ko mba nke so pam no nanka ayina minority speaker no o pu obi o fresh and mamu ya na o say that the question sit in the farm lose
the MPP could have two
ye what time you know ye be kwa ayi agro and the hano kwa get mo yi minority speaker na dey efiri because yeah I mean o pam ai me ofa swame oche mezo chamber
honorable say chamber sabosu
e dey afenyo market ba obia na dwimu dopa no political no yan bia hu say enya good ai
substitution no maye no
hwe na wo ka say 137 na first na chamber sabosu wona na ndisi fona say hu o markings ya yen ye dey hu mete kura pam ye leaders na ga say kwa e ye fie nyansa e ya hu brase e ye nimudie e kasa de and go for buga gigigizan dem say one metamorphosis from the beginning before him say no mo say as autocratic but so say ono ano enko yi and do mo ba 88 ba ku free mu say ba 87 me boa omo they lost election around 1.7 million votes central region they lost all the seats I'm like 2 me boa and then we say go party so mo compromise when say no Kennedy
yeah
and in 180 oh no na Jones so smart who say e wono Kennedy atuba we no we no say so mu nyina ko ba o mia fio ka kira mo say aye kra tra ho wan ya no ade ma ne ye nyina say ne ye direction bia on say be do man e say ye do obi abadi ye obeka ne ye ti say ndie MPP ni ko bia ne ye ne sheba o mia say papa mu boni mu hwe nua ya ma policy mu say be di atemu woni mi say ya che because opposition 8 years
yeah
what is ya chimida what is obi abu masum be me pon hello 10 o'clock na kwa metwo ma gra kebo wase o wasiga bunya ka no so me sane mafafuma begina ayi konvanoche
G dan ho
yes me was anybody zo ya MPP ni ana dino ko jam kwan because me ko transfer me busa ma no me busa me nsa me busa ma yase ye je buso ye fro en je nyase ma wona na kire wa no wona na kire
o kire me
so kire wa se wa no won sala ne wa yase and see sane ma wo mi ze wo ze bi okwo nyina wa dwemu fan ya boni ni e de enim and I've never said judges in the one yard, and we are biased on me. Minia, me say high court judge. Many panel or hello FM 14 times. No, you're born half one when you regional chairman, and we'll be high court judge. And then this is 1 year was there, when you're frying, I'm in that. And we're high court judge, but no MVP regional chairman.
Okay,
so I'm making that when we meet you go. Hello, Bobium and Nichols 14 times. And then this is 1 year so now, I'm the flat was always a man done in chain. And we high court judge. And you were MPP near Obaba judge. And you want this new Obaba judge. But some none of the one. What people will be doing this new influence anymore? This is a beautiful idea. Edipon, everyone. Ediminia. Once the Umbo woman maybe these we are we are children. Most of them are first timers.
Yes.
And there was a bus out crowd. Yani on one but we perform for the munya. Catch your better for Gaza on my penny. I most an himself chimpanzee. So muja.
Yeah.
I appear stadium. Yeah, omochi no mwanya. Sami Jemfi, omochi no mwanya. Bongo ideas, omochi no mwanya.
Yeah.
Abema yo take opeja prac fact. Ewo legonze omebie ayi no. Say omochi no mwanya jam. This is the first time. But abonya attitude no enye consistent. We di we chala na atemu. Me best meka airtime. Ozo ni made ase no. E na papa ne sa na nsem nwran me bo. What kind is that? Obi was Kennedy ya bie na dwem oso ne wo nwura me kura nim nyansa omo abo oso nim nyansa o ka we nyina de dem ne ka de ja me fon ze omu suro ana bi jo wa gisa sa me kodi bo ne ya chimi ana ma ya popular na me de ko gina position poyando ya chino wonya popular na zia unim mo edika mo se ayi ye de tumu ba eno ko danchen musa ye di kokin aba airport eno ko danjen musi koko muti gunwuram anye mo ti dum so aba anye afi di atenie ne mpotwa minia se obi didi gya yatam ne ya enipa no omuno ayi tumi so ni tumi na ede eni need they make it tumi ni ngodi ase say wo so mo kase wo so mo keka mo bom nya na makokot mo kokot ne abronye egya still na mra na ye adwuma
mra na ye adwuma
na wo so kase wo say just go do ade just go do odi na tempe odi na tempe wo say odi ne kwan odi ko discipline committee the
disciplinary committee of
Yaw Boamah e bia be Paul ade odi be chew obe dembo ade odi be chew be obe gabi ade me do be kwanto na say bia me do be kochira man so the mechanism obia no perspective wa hade what name we as it's true na me ka we do two ye mrante na ye ne policy na effort say wo di panyina tema wo ye so so wo asase so ya you know that
ungo
in the spiritual realm wo benya so so ya na kare di ni DJ zatem no di ngo for na na edi na tembi so
ti di oye ne obi ye ne bi no
na ka sa bro yo fa no wadi za Archbishop Duncan Williams wunim energy se dinachi anya ro bon payman ko fon ton me wa na ayade no bon payman ko fon ton na na betra wo so wa fu say yi wa di na tam no fa wadi e be kaka no wo 40 ne ahwi wanim luku 80 years wo ma diabetes stroke e twahwe wo obi wo so nya lewo enya eko panyi bia wo sebere wa no asem bia o ketia no ese mi nua bo manya se konso a woteje no aka ka bia o
debi
ye onkofo mo show krom ye mu ebi ani fry ebi nya stroke ebi ko tu fia no wu ye enam ba bia odi nkomo ye den
e fire
de ekoso no enya enye obie ni ho a okenkan bible e fa rozo ese wo kankra mo nwoma no e fa tasbia ya ne ya na ye bo anwem na ye gunsen na dwemu de wo ya tini fie obeka se di abronye anaze di atamdie wo policy mi na ko so ne de ya de papa so na make us etimi ni abo ma me di omu na se me ya na one line show ni kura me mpe se bia ya se ya NDC station ma ko tena na ge Brazil do azemo more fire e di na me kan ya more fire asem papa na se mbone me so le akọ e di bia me pe panel discussion say
okay
o kan di na me se
no so de dia
okay e be wo so na no fuma na me nua Boamah say gabi na ma ede ma twa san na enko fa sem bia ede na se me nhu se wo ye se na ayi Owia na ya twe ho me hu se za ko pese wo de me to se mo ngo fa mba na ne adawro ma bru so na me gina e bi ya fo sanya sana de tie na se policy obi anka dia opedia se be kakra no obi be di obi atem policy cha tani
dabi
na oni se patapa shan tu na huru tale ho a usi wo asotron kwanta
patapa shan
etu
na so huru
na huru tale ho a usi wo asotron kwanta etinyo nyi se ani bani ya na wo ye de eso nyunyo aso no ede wo nya na me nua fanyo maga nyemetunufo onko so a because the more na wo di atam no ye na o party ni ye on attractive the more na party so show mo say obi odi mpani votem wo kanchi tiasofo to ma ho di samba sa na party ni di achi na ngofo say say ko party ani say ya catch for party adubu an party ani say we mu di lawyers UK for engineers no say na di aduru atani. Look at the crop of leadership we see on prison here. Obi odi di atam. Obi a omu ade. Asa dodo na na ebe wura on party me for now. Na bu say one na obeti ma twa na ben. Wo de bia me say duru baabi. Na me ma ba no odwitwa shots no wo. Untumi TV ni radio no gumi wo. Me kwa ne matia. Me wia no magun say tie o me say enam suban. Dwaso hantan. Ken kabi. Ani enso ade. Filthy words. Obi ko bra be pray free kan betra. So we never try Asante communication. Loyal. No dear Tim, and dear son, I am for them champa. A whole regional chairman. Timika said, running mate, when we are before. Now is my phone at Albany. So is our by phone here too. And it's all guys will be a by phone. That more in the direction. What I keep by your kingdom. You take by your kingdom. Send your throat 5 miles with him. When you're 0. And Timia, I said, be a walk and be an so good one day. Me and present and answer. And the commander say, "Emre mi Jeff Kasarian." Nigga say obi akure twa so.
No senke so hwa.
Eso hwa. Abronya when you open mama atamama. O ma twele tan ko ma sia de say anchen. E ma bi focus on timi nchen ne. Wan ga say mi nua stika. Oba na nachi. Enti woni mu nyanza. Enti Roman father beto abam. When give the party, what the party ne ndo so sa. Ensem hu na wo keka nyina ne sem. Basa basa wo ga party ne ndo so a. woman for the badness oni mu nyansa onye guidance and counseling oni Jesus and Vanessa omo mass omo kominyo into Yaw Boamah MBB na so ntoma enti menua na bia say I feel proud say me yan this ni na be say me sentini akola me amabo me bra ni mu fie nyansa ni school nyansa asema meka bia I take full responsibility akola wo fie o enti we buza wo say ndi wo pa on di atem social media ni na obanyi ni say obese o papa na di atem na is it good news
Debbie, I say the internet does not also forget
enti menua ye Canada no ni nyina e wo ho enti me say me bi say ka wani ba kura ka ye chopa kamuni ka twim wo trust it when the twim wo firi wo say side way masa maami ya okese ti a Pentecost of NDC for kotodwe nyina am esu nyina am
chief of staff
esu nyina am
yes
esu mbem and the chief of staff woni mu nyansa on the woni mu letter tro woni mu ayi concord subject to agreement enye coordinations MPP they should bow down their head in shame enye kufu MPP ni enye du boy MPP na yenye ko school be no mu de yenye say o ko school ba dia ne akaji for party be join no enye ne ehuni na na dani empotwa adutuo mebu mepraw mekikaw mafia bekwa ko na goroso okoto forma wa you ne me pasa ngwa no ede omoye entu won asema obiri konfo anoche ahum ni ahama banya monya mekasi ebe wura onabo former Kennedy o say that mo kan okay yes was say ka Ghana ye serious party ka see MP for land said e from nsem
honorable Kennedy Kwesi Kankam
yes
former MP
me quote on Ezra TV on na me quote was say ka Ghana ye serious party ka say am make study process say ye GMP for licenses e from nsem as a party because the name of mo ye name so so ya and yet it seems to be a party now I say jungles be and ye nyina hwa asema omu youth organizer kan me nu anti wo so Mike na e so ke betwere what's your friend say
Mustafa friend say Mustafa
Salam Mustafa I was so bad o dey no kan was so bad was so be weaponize twini can twini mi yema me tede o mo to atuo ni ase kan ene ma ne tai ama omu youth for na wona get you say be kwai youth organizer bet matam tai at trouble get because of politics sebio o mo dwini for me say how e policy ni ye ba ya no mo wi enye na port no wantimi ne ana no so le say ne sadia ya wi je ne kuma se ye ne do so han tie to gwa ni for so abo o mu nyai sadia no na policy na ye is now science and data
mate
afanya market manye wu ma
mate ga
Mustafa Salam manye wu Dr. Mahmoud Baumia amlen ko foko demonstration ya chi o mo say ga ba ko so fra so le na ebo ene ya chi so ka ya ai galamse fo yi o mo yi yes je nutu that no one penny okuwa ko ni on na acting president baden e dey asam na kan enti mi sika mi nyo je ko dua kan e fie nyansa any president e ke obi aka bi da kan nyina ba yimura
mate
ti Mustafa mani ewu amo onye we mo lusu la we mo wi ni la so lusu
mate
afanya market ayi deputy minority speaker na ye je free unzam
minority leader no
se ma ku nzam unzam e ye free nza enye we America na e be save you e we de ya we be free unza
mate
wa bi na sa ka say bi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia try down to you no na e be mo aba bem 2028 we be 30 years in opposition and is omo bo anu omo bo opposition o be tena cha papa enye say na you opposition
the Gabriel Asiedu waka the NDC communication team who was santamantama say osaso esre the NDC delegates wa Ashanti region some fatumi mano no me deputy Ashanti regional communication officer of NDC wa Ashanti region Paul mami until NDC say omu demand parliamentary probe afanyoma kerin sensem no a okeka edichere judge no and amoso mo de petition akwakoma the international community say the ye bomo e kamo kasabo ahyemo yem esaso echiche amanfo mo nkrofo gum
Yaw Boamah meda sibiem na masa echia ahwefo ne etiefo nyina na menuanom so a menomo ehia wa ha ba chia wo mo na ma ka kire menua dambo se o afutu obi a the party ni design
PNC
ongada ni nyina omfa nsore medi akonya no so na nye ye party eno wo no ena ebetu ye for say ye nye attracted to the from saying there be a normal de kata nipa si ombo floating voters near the no nipa me see Ghana ha yetie no party
the PNC intimin to a
MP abrofutu so
me say
ankanyira bra saba ekoso o
me say obia won party
yes
there's nobody or so you neutral ha
you floating voter
omunim
really
me na make
your neutrals mo
I'm telling you
okay
you can also have your neutrals but me experience amenya no sana manfo wo mo party ye lusu ye na me hu ni nyira obia na me kra no de hye me nsem me de be ma no sana wo ye NDC ni
sa
the NDC for na mombi
o te di America che obia na me minim se mami o mobo ohia moa wo se de boa no ni bibia no sana wo ye NDC ni
na unim
minim te minim anka dia me wo me de to me ho o ti ase but ye lusu wie no oh no wo posti na ni me posti no posti na sa sana mo obra for sa na ye NDC o na o so obeba me mai o menya adwuma ye nti dia na me make no de unjindi mate entiminua
if you why ne papa bi mu
me ko na me papa na wo he na menya bi se cap na wo se nsuo gum wo hwie bi ananya sa nsuo nkasa ni cap nim me ba ye ya ubiza mama ni mama ni se me campaign me is kase me wo bi ank me bo se wa wani dua system ni nyina no a me wo opposition je be de no aba me ho se uhia emwa o ti ase so be ma obi bia ji se wo obi asa no wa yibia ma obi na ni bia de ma dia wonie o ti ase etiminuanom munyai se mu be ye se mu pinchi against ena wo mo ye floating voters na nya masa obi a obabi o wo sisi now Yaw Boamah asem ne ko wie sen ana efri ase wo hen
yes
hwe aba ye 2024 na ye to aba wie ye look at how aggressive NDC was serious hwe obi ama wini aba na ubeko omo bwura secondary school enuane e wo ho no masese ko omo bwura district assembly warehouse fridge ni hwan na sunipa polytank air condition e wo local government ni atutum one who say local government staff bebre ntimi nkwaduma because na NDC for beba be harase wo mo one who be da ana
yeah
eba na nimwa na fe ya start na ye bowura nkrofo fie eteche wo mo uti dia ye kanase obi posti ade e woni Facebook I can give you a number of people ade no emerit cry say was ye che no obi posti ti say Obama o pokrasi o posti ade woni Facebook say unze akofo at the time no near see if you see something say something yes sir
yes
wa hu say boku o say hemfo say isrem wo baby e man memma kutatu o mo fire and o posti on Facebook say police if we mo share whatever is going on ewo bia ha e say na yakwa kwache no
into the list of amanfo NDC by omode omonsa
what dey invite yes afa intim for dwo de yes plane bi aba besi suspected say plane no ekura cocaine any ade na yenya government spokesperson kwachi ofozu kwachi ya wakasa bebrebe abeche say plane na ne tire pai into obechenji ne tire wo Ghana plane tire pai wo wiem a eden wo si form eno achenyi ne tai abra Ghana ha planes no se ebekọ service ya yetu ko Europe ne ko service nya sa na tie
ndini plane fitemu Ghana
ye ni fita Ghana ha plane fita ni ha around uni mana ye Ghana ye planes se ya ye kwa abroche plane fly back ene ko service asa na o maba eti eden na aka che se plane no fly abroche ba no ne tire pai ndi eden wo si form wanya tire e correct o betima si form
no correct
na ma ba be change no akasa asem we ya kiro Minia,
Playtime fire bed bomb. Playtime fire bed bomb.
No playtime fire bed fire doing your jumana. Mo kasa.
Playtime fire.
Felix Ofosuka office say ye no. Ye fire dream follow niema. Me I followed him. Now come out with series of niema waka.
Okay.
And how I also feel about it.
And you respond to him equally.
Now why not? Because buye kakra say ye nkrofo a ye de ya adwen e follow niema. Dan say ube kan semia keke etre yen. Wei na yakọ Reverend Tim Fordofie kwakwa kochi no. Ah ye nya okuje to ablakwa. Wotimi so President Akufo-Addo flight him. From baby a walko, baby obekwa kosie, oba, baby a walko, any plane or the coin, sika ye nyina, okuja 20 manya sadewi. So if you want a security threat then, and that's so nanya sa. Ananya sa it here. Eti anu no identity ne kokokochi no. Fancy comedy. Or ye TikTok live. And will be fan the TikTok live mu e kasa ye. Anya so no pon na kan e o. Ne pon ya wadie ni say one man the TikTok live mu obi ka meti he ya me ka say ya wo hwemani. The free me mu back, can you control it?
David.
Yes, ube hu na maka wi.
Bekari na bia mama catch us David we.
Exactly. But the meti ya me kan you don't have control. So why do you go and arrest him in that manner? What you say? Ye wo ma bia no mo Kumasi a. Helicopter yi kotito we ya krofom hui
adansia
krofom wo ena mai e ka ho asem na omoda eno no what makes it bad
inipa wu
asma ye county
miti
asma ye county
miti
obi kase na adantu obi wu a eno chese obi anya di
po awobu ho
aba me mama your friend is a mama flu Mr. Etu fear wunti obi anya de o ye mra I want to the American as
Matiase
what is
at America I want to the American as
who this year wunti ye nya de obi anya de o ye de a so kasa
and I want to say et your friend say studio ha obi wu ha just say close to
station it down Debbie
and I want to the American
as but
life must go on. It is part and parcel of us.
Ba ye be sunipa no
minia ewuo se wo de no ba ewuo ye wuo
yeah
ye nyankwala 16 ewuo efeni say omfrewo say gaso kwan gidi for nkwala
yeah
nkwala 16 ye nimu amudache at least NDC for the nimu dache a mo de say oban no ba nkwala we ye nimu dache say bia president krawum enkura ya wu wo te say wo bi kan ho asem ye minister kratia utim se okochia busiafo ote it is how the mpacho so we wu asem e bade a nipa wuo bia ye wuo it is yankase bi mu ye more efeni say important than others
akwala na
o and ba ku betima first lady ebi betima president nkra ya wu ya at least mu NDC for kra mu future jamu ye na mo ye say nipa abrabo wenkra ni enimu ma abrabo o te dia ya kana say it is asem we nya asem a e warranty now obi e sando de na make you watro dumso is back and indeed minia dumso no na mae
no the president picture to so
now who is the president of the country?
John Mahama.
Tama Petro almost say Petro aba from a yedi bi gu nhira no ehwie gu from no ya mo president din dollar ya yesi aba from ya yedi $10 billion ade aba from ya money din say wa ya de emu ya yesi ati 2 jimi mu ya yesi ati suyi ya money din say wa ya de adentina dum so aba ne ebo udin dia eno dia wo mpe but my assertion is that if it is not good don't let it come. So if said doom so ya the bonne pa nobody should speak against it there and they don't let it come in. And until there can say. So does it warrant to say obi can say same way ya I was here watching with 10 Land Cruisers and adie. Now come to Abronya dia minuate on uma ya futu no. I stand with Abronye 100%, 1001%. And yet, who now catch us say you democratic dispensation? And I Ghana a democratic country.
Yeah, the democratic country.
Criminal libel law now, you pass it, you know, HRSN.
See a repeal.
Me just HRSN. Me just HRSN.
Me name send you see pay.
Yeah, can say you cannot criminalize somebody ya wakasa.
Yeah.
Say kasa na wakasa.
Enye kasa keke. So
me say you cannot do that.
But there's electronic criminal code 1960 section 208 and also no publishing statements likely to cause fear or disrupt public peace is a misdemeanor.
Good. It is sad yeah. Okay, na koyo. Oh yes, your workers way. Wama me can't say ne bodyguard. Awa kumsi ya boni tuo manawu. Ana
yes.
Enye sasamu na president ba ye wote hu committee oman nya allowance oman je per diem omo de report ba ye omo ka che say asema na akoyo ka no falsehood no e de ani aye no publication of falsehood no enye nu bia enu krampa involve the death of somebody enye nu bia me no sometimes you know we need to follow senior nyamasi ko. Osi obia ye say, where they no involving the death of somebody. I have a video here I can play to you. Sam George calling Akufo-Addo useless president. He calls President Akufo such a useless president. Did anybody attack him or arrest him? Obi ye ne saade no. Ye can one more madidi and this MPP for them. I didn't penny for them. There was even a time a former president, founder, or didn't moja sign the NDC. Was he? Babies with sharp akra ne say what the real huma, what the kikanipa. Ne say was it babies with sharp teeth? The deep penny for them, left, right, center. Company for you know good them. Emma Mubeka say if the backing dog no, ya chain no. What did I can say? NDC for some more Makai. Nyandru ho, sa level no, Yanyandru ho.
Paul Musimo to say on Bechemoda.
Me say Yanyandru ho.
According to
almost on Betiano, almost on Betiano. Now what Tiana also cause on Betia. And you are telling me some mamma better have you.
The binya sana make a bat.
That be where it is wrong.
Now better I will be at you.
What did I can? It is wrong for somebody all casa. In a democratic dispensation, say your team question is a wakasa, and yes, what fed to Echo Kuobi, and as what Kissy kind Echo Kuobi, Nemo Wakasa, our democratic dispensation. Yeah, question what because me hey, you don't have control over it. So who catch them and say you see a better here, then I don't have to come here again.
There be Paul, unse adie biano, I was say on mine you do baby unse adie we MYA inti less.
And I may say standard no omo buy omo di bia to ho because ye who say state security your mochie omo timi bo Kevin Taylor wedi obia wo Ghana ha nyina tem ebo ne ho ban. That same security no cannot arrest me. Amu buzi ase yan kwasiafo bia na state security akintina wafoi etimi bo obia wedi obia tem yan fa ne se obi kra in charge no obi anka ne hwe. But obi anum say we di odi atem sa same security no ebo ne ho ba me nyina ye hu kopem so okoye na sa same security no say me makasa fa Facebook makasa fa ha it is sa same security no but where lies the principles your principles na way what am asam na say enti observation so no obi ntimi nye sa court 9 way ye do obi ko obia wonya 2 weeks. One thing so that. Unzo bi kura koto aduane a otim se maami we ne ba no ho amenko ne ba no on kire na aduane ne tie yie.
Otisisi be.
Observation ma make. Sometimes you go to make complaint maami u kwaya brantem go ba no u ja no ha ya ka kire no osisi yan. It's an observation.
Yes, it's true.
So when he says, he said, sa court na way, ye ko bia omunya case so a ehwa na ye de ko is no less than 2 weeks. So can somebody make an observation? Na ye di nipa no so koso a tie bio enka police fo a wo mu kura nipa ni mu o mu di na duru ho no wo mu na beka je say my lord nipa we se wa nhwe na wa mamra na yire ne kete na se uja anu mo ni kofi a the person shall interfere with interrogation and answer investigation. Where the police for can you judge na what ho no e na catch police for say na mo hwe amija no hamu si debe se ebe hamu judge ni say ebe hamu dimidini tum
sir
wait mo
case ben no
oh your friend say abranya die ya the first one
baba amando die na
first one and say na baba amando die so eba. Okay. And say na abranya die ya so no
second one we
yes the recent one ya so judge ni say we also do ko samam kran say na be determine who case it is an affront to democracy. Your judiciary and ne uko parliament ya omududu bebre nti bibi papa bia nkoso ewo ho
ahimfanti
oh na say 187 NDC for we wo de ye de be turumu bail krom timi pass ye de be na aye amanfo du omuturumu left right center parliamentarians emfa ho mebo a enti ka 87 no you control parliament.
For him for now, Jana was a man for do muturum left right center.
Trumonu, but kosha ho no mu pia hu the difference aba. So mu dia hu, but o pia pa out in the deep ida na near high and an nanti asesa.
Na be dey show.
What did I can say? Eti no sa law no, o mu ntimi pass here. So what's the essence? As of for the amanu tum, Ghana your cultural values nyina tia, Minia Gabriel tia, one pet. And so the parliamentarian do way they can't do anything about it. You call this parliament omoye bibi bo aminu mi no. Ana yesa ba the executive John Mahama na appointees nyina ya setting code of conduct. At what say appointees mo bi antina business class me wa. Oh, when is that?
Yes, I.
No, me follow me follow niama.
But the no day ya ni panach ya na.
Dabi wo tia hwan. Nanwa de ya womoche agogo MP.
Yes.
Unim so am ko here. Yes. A police for no rua plane ni mu am hwehwe enkrofo mu ti business na Frank Amako yin ti obi. Ya chi no. What them what the business class what ya appointee what business what kulem. Ya chi no. Eti ade bi on timi nyansie Amako yin be you one what the business class. E ya usika na say ya ban sika. Say ya ban sika dia. Me enche me too ten because abrafuru de pictures in nam word koto no what in chen
Dr. Frank Amagoye
what the business class
maybe any sika no di chat ticket
and so e chiri wi a obeba be chirem say ni sika na say e ne de ben enti oba appointees ni executive na I say the only place that we run to judiciary and also and now omoba yomayi oba pensie di ya with 3 statements. Yes we bubu anitie. Yes we transfer obi. Yes we de ne kunu ene ne be to kwai. We reason di maame edi. Eti na mo yi maame na di na ma betoa so yes ansem we dia. Me feel say emwa. Eti going forward no.
Now this.
Na mo a minority na tu. I visited the diplomats. Akoka kire wo mo no. What you say? Eya ehu hia papa. Na diplomacy for no so no. Woman fa asem ni serious because obe kaya. Abronya throw letter to the diplomats for ya say. Ni life. At risk. And now want to abronya letter now throw you.
Ndi mante.
Oh. Throw letter. At the command diplomats for
the international community.
Yes. Say, ne life wo Ghana ha no at risk. Eti diplomats for ya kabi wo man fi no. Si wo se ya che no. Na asem kura no, ye pese de ne kwoto nsawam ansa na bedi na asem. So diplomats, se mu benya asumdwe afri mu kuro ma betena ha e de ayem adwuma de a. Se opposition no and decided say the air cost one penny because they did worse. NDC for did worse. Yenya ma crowd. What I say? Minya MFA who metia futu mekanche say. Adentina bro yenye recalcitrant and massa where ekosi okande asemo kan and say this is a political judge. Yenya now majority leader. Friend say the papa want me koni krum. Also koche ma set ya. De na de man no. Ama yarga.
Untimi koni krum say boko.
Oh obetima si boko.
I didn't know to me so.
Fiti say you try man.
Recently wako.
Okwa
Oh no mudi o ma fa se bi one mami ya oka bye they went there.
And what do you have many minutes? What you down the chrome?
Oh but a pork ho.
Me say. What you mean down the chrome? Yes who go chrome out that ma dear check. And what you mean down the chrome?
And that you mean to me but okoho.
Afraid Supreme Court judges say omunia adwene. I can give you the but I can give you that. Mr. Asema make me what basis.
Mate.
What Fred Supreme Court judges say they lack brains.
Mate, me da say. Me so we the end to us.
David,
more rebuttal.
This is not a matter of rebuttal. Say your show opinion. So
okay.
There are counter opinions.
Okay.
Oh, the bar,
me
mama. The next discussion. Okay,
no, never got the next discussion. Don't
2 minutes.
Two minutes.
Okay.
The chance say, you say democracy. There's no two ways about that.
Yes.
You're practicing democracy from 92 to this time.
Yeah.
And Osha, Ghana has been a beacon of democratic dispensation within the sub.
But they can watch them straight near you.
And never dear drew sa kamamin kabi and some na ye can. And yet sa kind of responsible commentary. No, I man for so that no more can sometime time our radio soon TV soon near the other. Democracy near one. At the contrary, or emra say your dudu amamu. And no interest say. Ye nyina ye ka say ye amamunti no atem bi obia I want also go say you free press your rule of law but rule of law na no one rule of law no was it implies that in everything the law must be seen as the final authority ye nyina no I will say etwa mra so what you say
besi mra so
I will say besi mra no so enti say ye ka say who freedom of speech it does not exist in a vacuum and na ho sa akwa niema and it's saying that down near Casa Flow speech. Umo also betting me a casa, I could do pempens. I want to mean Sana rule of law, Paul and Tiasa, Sana a train. And to man in Casa or democracy, and to any incendiary language, Biarobia Betmaka, and some Enfata, and some Tanta Biarobia Betmiaka, oh man, Sana more mind bo. Rwanda did it as you are Sani man, Ekusi. I am summer answer and summer emphata and summer ball mine and a course of my man. Ghana is not immune to Sanyama Winano. And ye what thing. Said the bear acquire first a politician. Ye ben ye said about Sanya money bear them. I know Paul can send me and you can say ye entertain Sanya man. Sir, we are entitled to make observations. We are entitled to make observations. The Afano markets, a friend saying, they didn't make observations. That was an absolute bastardization of the court. Court, no, or more undermine court, no, or Milimko Messia, a country. Or what to two court on us. Or my out to two court, no, I say, what is it?
Paul, Mr.
Paul, or what to two court on us. And yes, democracy now, or no Paul Ekan. The criminal code, no. Criminal Offences Act 1960 okay at 29 section 208 now and then we cover publication of false news on so Sanya Bowen na Paul Lim me
na koyo yen kwachi no
me pacho
over auto fan ko no yen kwachi
me fan ko na state institution no mo
wo fa ensem ba ye tia no na wo su sie nyina ya mo ne yen ka bi ya ka ma wo fa ba Anantina, Unianum so ya, dear, and send them fata.
And then why are they some of them? I can find it.
Summer, a bronye, and who say, I'm people know more how many seas. Oh, I bono. No, city, I say, I say, I brought your son, as a regional chairman. Miss Onamasi, or best to pretend over a 6-1.
Paul,
Abranya can be me can report. One can Mate
report Manina public. Manina public. And you can know there must be evidential basis to what you are saying. Your best.
Now this
among yourself and you na ye. And on Tressa your social or Mamrano. Or Mamrano na the fundamental law of the land. And I am running now couldn't miraculous. Yes. And you na yasasi. And the Paul in Sembo or Kano Nabatre. On to the party for
Dambo Madase, Mamenko Gabi
Gabi. Was our man in which I went
Poyando.
Yes, Mrana, Minia Kobe, Untumi, at the stage you can say, my penny mamma, and then he made it that. And he said, not also so sandy manos. Because when I was saying he stands with a bronye. Yes, a bronye, Eka said, on a book in the being trim, no soon as I said, Ness or so. Oga said, Richard, and near Crom 4. When you are dear sin, when you are friend, Ness or so. Yes, and you my phone, you can't cast a fin. I free a brown your new boy, a Canadian can wound to me. Who did him but toes wasn't one when you have wound to me. So catching what this station one now, send me as I can. Who was my can was every day? Was it the free with Timba? The free Timba, no can I say, I idea, yes, anymore. On a number about streamline says, I do just sign. One just a weapon work for studio. So I'm making us. And the poor politics in your 10 years, me do attempt because of politics. And I met me for penny, it wasn't me, did not. I'm not going to say, when it's me yard yet. And the man gave said, yeah, baby. You went to my custom. I'm a constructive criticism.
Yeah.
I can't say, yeah, and yet, I don't just need the Nipanade.
No, correct.
And when I say, I'm a penny mamma, 10 years, what did you be bringing? Wake away, and wake away, and wake away. Mr. Obian with funny word. The ass will be from you. The ass I will now when Shabanya. The ass will yaman bed, a benyaman. No, my minister. A campaign time. And was one you were tabo me and I'm saying, so when you were created about me and one sign, cowborn, no going to your great program. I found one for from maybe I can be Tiwa, because that's when I'm saying, yes, in serio. I ban you to them people say, there be a minister because Gabi can be Tiwa, some mamma. Ubenya Sam, Ubenya money. Assemble two because of the beer compound on his MBA. Okay, can. What's the quiet when them was with the cowborn? Obi agwa ngwa hwe na gina kwan ene wa iya no aka na ga bu kan do we ba omi agwa na chi no upa ko ready na energies say aba we to be ba bia gina enti nyu bia na ye ka setia no ene ye policy ndi na obetwa mpanimfo mpo ai ka asem eni abronye ba bia na wo say o stand with me so I stand with the law okay say ba bia abronye da no edis wo down say emrane ba ne bona o mo fani tum
Mategabi
de shama nchirima ye fa nsuo nyansa
Mategabi me da se Paul
enti no se anu o ka se obi odi bra o me achi bia mane e beto no a me nka no hwe but nipa hyebre wo ho ekura nyame what you say nipa obi adi nachi ama mane ato no Yaw Boamah ono na Tamis kofa no ba ya Tamis wuye ono susu bedi president dodi nachi o peja dade nyine peja bi onkwajem o peja dade left right kum wa hukọ
na Paul we dia
aso ono asema o kawante
debi
wasu wo bedi ba omi achi gba ba ko radio so e na ka ball no but dia mani tia tell do ball no ko wanwu but dia mani tia wawu di odi nanim awu di odi na jisu so no a ono so peja nade awu e wo wa ye training one time baby wa hukọ eti amane de said you obi achi dia obi grofo achi me am against personal people you did me I don't do that what you say but I make observations what you say and I'm fatu so de obetimi di biato say who can say afa ba omia ho de a me so de make can fa president ho obi e evident ye kofa ne be ye vice president to Atamis wu obe ye president okofa vice president di nachi wonu so wuye na no so de na di nachi ntia e ma sa de no e baaye o ti ase etimi nua asema ba ye treat wu nua ya kwan so sei Now they also ne boni a waye nti no ye fendi no a many problem with that. But eno na otumfo e kan ye no nana me mo din wie o sit aban to me a manyanti mo dia mo mfanye dia mo pe na to bi wo hoi ye ni nkaso o kire bi ekodane a na wu gabra yakofa won nsem a wo kan ye nyina se ba umia wudi na chi a ka bebo ene wo woni wo bi ene se nuwa ba ba kirem dia wo hu ya hu bie oh the nyo asemo
just a passing comment
they want it no assembly wo ho they want to run down your flag bearer at any point in time they want to run down Baumia but me ka hu bi ne de Baumia ba me maka cho the secretary amikoi Baumia vision it's my vision I have to make sure the things I told people no about Baumia no ebebem. That is why I'm going for the regional secretary. And I'll win. And I'll make sure Baumia wins 2028. So I will not allow anybody who wants to bring down Baumia. Baumia, Asama Wake, MPP members are victimized. And you know, what to say at this in Ibi? Asama Baumia, wrongdoing one way. Diplomatic calls are Yako Omuho and they. NDC for John Maham led by John Maham and Ankasa. One call Muhok on crowd or choir no. Okoye video bia. Police for Bakua Yasi. Police Libya will ne Yasia. One more young Quasia de war ye nasi. And Okoye chair diplomat for we. And I want to say, police for Macasa Yasina. And yet the Antoquesia. I was to West Wagona. What want to say no? It's a diplomatic cause for no. And then you call Muho. And then you call Muho. What is wrong with what he's done? Now because adia wa ye nuntino bibi dinechi and what who president unim name dinechi but we've kept quiet because now the vision ye nyina ye president it ye po ye nye nkoko ye 24-hour economy nu say ebetima ba na ma divert akoye market market asema nche o ti ase me Ghana ni and I side with their ecos so say their ecos so enya dia ye ebuama democracy enyi Mate. So you must condemn it. Say enye na anwa eneso so enye. You must have principles.
Mate me da say ni de Paul Kobna Yando ye the NPP Director of Communications say wo Asante Mantema say gentlemen me yenko yenim na yenko ye in discussion Ghana ye public debt the ye tete and they say ya rise akwa gunyira 674 billion. Na man for busa say a dollar yatiti aba for me. Ebane say, Mame, we dey mami sha say free Gabi hono. Gabi.
I take offense when someone Paul can. So on woba bema no go forgive. O ma bemu ne mechina. Enam adwena e woni tirim nti. O mo na mo sia no party na gu. Me renda Baumia da. On one na ranga na wo da. Kwa kubuo duo wuwo Queen's Hotel o wa e de ne kun. Paul, I don't remember some yet. Young person may yes, our politics. Now you don't mean what is that? Me say,
and commanding call.
Yes, and
I'm president. At the end of the cool,
ye be.
Me say, at a miss our president. Baumia will win. Baumia will win. 2028. The next president. And your doctor Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia. It's in 2028. The next president. And your doctor Baumia. He will win.
Mate.
And then we will now make the pedestal. Paul. The pedestal. And then the Pabakum for them. And the this for them.
Mate Paul.
Munya Niama Wagana for. Namunya is a Muna Mutia. You're the president.
Mr. I'm going to get me. Young status. Me young Boko. It's even far better than I did. I'm going to get
and that's why you nobody are calling me. Down, me now, we have a calling fee. Obia calling fee. So what tongue? Teacher, you man, and now back Obia.
So we're talking piano, but me boy say, ah, let me know what my own patch. What the top is going to go and people. You go share economic management. na hwe index na hwe se bia ne ma ekona na the top go beto say oh yesi Ghana ka no abunu bi say na wo hen na be da asan yani for dollar ne 15 14 and then at about 10 11 me boa and the dollar no se te ban go na se yeka na ede no out of December 2024 na 726.7 billion and before kono ya jima na ba forma te ban na dollar ban e ba ya bedru 600 and something and then I want to say oh Gabi na ya ba 674 je ko na nim kakra me boa and they say eh den o se o nyini no no bla ba mu tre na o sika sam so ede e koso sika ne de ma okra na eso no na be nya bia ede aka ho no bu say say it is o hwe Professor Jambafo Alanchematen Mahmoud Bawumia ubobodi say akono management mu na ede pa na no mati o man mu ya dollar ni go do 17 fuwe go do 23 uba inflation 54 interest rate 30 25% na omo ye dey pa na mu say omo di bombe yie te say omo ni makura no ma dey omo toto
Gabi bombe yie di ano den
mo be yie adwuma dey ma ni mu ya anya bombe yie ni wo be tra na wo ko tu na wo diti board ya fe wo bia so e ma wo jira anya bombe yie ni wo adwuma dey ma wo ntimi nya eje tu di bombe yie
Gabi Gabi bomb di ade enye wu
Gabi say adwuma dey ma wo ntimi nya nti wo di bombe yie te say wo kra na o de boto na de kra na ahyem and that was the economic man here witness aba wo mia no for ya ta da ni eti o me bond na me say ko fi bond na say besia ade chia was o ya free bond no mo di wachi no mo di banku adi tilapia so kai o wai over that on say
o yare
o wai ya so ya me gane na what say o wai
o tu kwan
o kwan
yete so wa
wo gane what America say na wo magana bi what tintima mo were said that you get tamani go 14 aban wo do mo fam opunim do mo nam 7 years o mo koba atofo mo koba one day be wo dwane so o mabiem o koye sin wa America because economy ni yin edman amamu na basa asai yesika agure basa asai ni manyina enti na wo se bia wo se ho bubu se economy ni yin o junk is a bola kowinsani dabraba economy na jegukura ye ba ye na basi na ba deep and na ba B+. Is the name of the equi. We said that dollar be ya love near some one equation. Anyway, you say, I'm not buying a big push in the Yeska. So buying a big push with this. Yeah. We say, yeah, a continuation. And to buy a young tattoo, Mansokwan, your shop or so, Oguzo away. Oh, yeah.
A young tattoo.
I'm not going to Manso Oguzo away. Never get look me grown one ever. Okay. Opposite another Tifia wasn't even in the go more or more gatters.
Oguso, yeah. Okay.
Because you go water reading. What type of bridge now? Aircon, or what you don't change now, we have bridge a good content goes wide. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know really, but why they want me can have one. Many against the only Muslim 24 hour economy. Yes, I'm going to go. Say, maybe party for Munya sister, only the Gumi farm. Nini, you know, but your mother, the Aldrey, Omania nutrients, maybe. O party for no munya bi. Munya no munya because on for am job yes and one be go they don't have the idea. And o mo de brel. O mo de go nti o mo to bi mo na mo mu nsuo no. De yam yan so me fa obi am bi. You na make us. O ma be for mo. Before one dey ko. Akokum kumare. Kumare bi so ton bi. Anu me ba ko frɛ mo say o mo 20 bi o ba bi so obi o sika me mfe no me fa nko. Because me anya bi. Then ko kwa me am ya. Me nua affect a lot in the government policy. It is like a government policy and program dey kan ni sika na na dey. Ye di room ye dis kan ni room no. Na ma ye bo no. Cost kakra. And a dollar na say the bar 10 and the call 11. Me boa. E di kakra ba be dey. Ba be kan be. Man you come me trimpo. Because ye ne want to force bia onwane. Ye ne want to force bia MPs 88. Am press conference say papa we ye busuefo. Ye ben won na ha ye ne ye sika se wo mani jigu. Na o mabanye to organization dem revem there. Ehwe no. It mean ya am dey say e pija ga create one day topic. Munya ne sa aman. Say dey be ya ye ne dey. Free and so na ye body for us ye can way dey what tie bi say na bo ma no we TV oni Gabriel say no say o ma wuzi ye can dey e ko so ka dey ne be ye because ye dey yard papa bet ma say me nya skani bi wana na say dey say keje tie face ne be wie ni ye chama party for ni kuma se for ma so na make na say
mo chama hwan
ye party for ni kuma se for ma
no na party for there Gabi
oh na dey was na ke
mo party for there
ye kuma se market ne ye man bi anya
see a chairman man we na bi carry e ma obi.
I don't know be mama Paul movie. Koyo mo mo amesi ko da si be mba mo chama Paul mu bi.
Keyetiano.
Mesi koyo first one ni ye ja won. Wo mo chama mu bi.
MPP for ni chama mo party for.
Bebre wo bi. Journalist for bi am ya aye no mo kama BP wo mo nyina wo bi wo. O ba ko euroko. Na so ba fra chama fa man say fa listen bra. Wo hu de be pepim.
Sa.
Edienya na je wo se scan de ye.
Ba se nye dia.
Gabriel. Ai me dem nya bi anya. Mesi o munye kejejane mayen.
Mesi o munye wia ne bika.
Ade ko do honi ayi. Ni aye. So na making us. Ni hu sampa. E wo mu se ebo na e ko so de betia de ye ade a. E betima sam sky de. Abo manim. Etimi nua ehwa ko metrimpo. Be topic na de ato mani age ho pa. E say o boye. Na wo me aye ni mani se be ya bi betra opposition. Next 30 years.
See the fourth estate of the realm.
Me editorial policy na fa no pa ni nyina ba na. E betima so for starting by bona. Say me mama me 8 years on there.
Na wo de wuntie bi.
Na me de on na so openti on so for enye.
Utu yo mo mpae.
Na me de say me nimu ne ye. Na obi a won de. Enti me hwemo ayi nyina ma hu se. Owia na mo ba se. Enye se mo ba ye bias bia na yi adwuma na ma yi mo hwentende se badam ase
mate
se ene mo boy my mo boy kokko se ayi ni ko ma mo goya da no de ni bi na go fa se ma ye den ama neso mo diskan so e de na mo de ye ami nuan ba ma ka bia wa ko ma ye den ato ye
mate
ma mo pia ma mo akuru mo nye ni se ya ma mate edu ba mo hu se mo dan so e ba ka
mate oh say nipa Wati. Mame mra ono modambo.
Over some dinner for say just here. Minister of start.
Okay, mama po. Mame emra po. Na birthday boy okoi.
Me nua.
Na wo ye dey. Na wo ye dey. Wati. Ali baba dan gambari. Ma minti o po.
Ya Boamah.
Po.
Se e kan brofo a ho. Ye ka se Ghana debt no.
Rises.
Adru 674 billion. Very simple terms.
Yes.
Akosoro.
Yes.
Tinye se abafom na wabeka na oyade ene oyeden. What you say? Na wabeka tu ho. Uti de ye kana se. Akosoro. Ye kanu ebia beka ho. Na ke nimu se aban papa aba no. Enke kano ka dru 200 na we de kano yesi ebia beka ho but me sheti wo Ghana haseya obiesu di se ka for ya ta dwane akọ na yesi ye hwe no wo ma wo hwe atofo asen asem de wo hwe a wonu kra de ni be condition ni ade be problem because na de na amaka na kosoro. Because teachers, I say 15 to 16 months. Yen pure muka. I feel the payment plan abeto.
Yeah, government the payment plan but this month or mutia.
Unti asema American
months.
Asema odia kan actually me wo say buona e kan say ye kana kosoro.
Yes.
But I feel na wo say ye betua. Ananya sa.
Say 4 months, on beka 4 months abometua na this month.
Etia kan ka we ho.
Ese beka.
E ka ho ana say ebi besa after so mu twa wi ebi besa beka ho. Ya Boamah me ni abrio enkofo bi be hu be kire wo mu wo man mu a. Wa hwe mu nya kamafo. Asem na aba no a ye ka no a hu fi say ye di agro no. Enkofo bi be fa wo ye obi mu a. Wa hwe mu nya kamafo.
Pass 1 million DC for the do.
Adi enkofo de ye namu no I tell you. Se nyanya me pa na besi nipa so. E ma nipa kwankyere. E na ma ye divert the way ye kasa. Ka ba bia nipa dunye.
Ta.
Oti asem na me ka cho no.
Matia say.
Hwe ene oti as e ka che sesai. E ka ni bia be ka ho. Etimi mo na ba so. We say na me ka wi ase e be chime. Because e ka akosuri me nti ase because teacher for aye strike. Aye demonstration. Say ye ntwe omuka. So I didn't know say can kosro. Ana ye bie porter nipa over 60,000. Echo porter anymore. Na ya fa 5,000. Ya fa 7,000. Look at the ratio. 60,000 against 5,000, 7,000. Security services. Nipa 500,000 top forms. Na ya fa mu 10,000 you say 5,000. 1%. Say 2%. Then you tell me say adie kosro. That no ekosro. And then rose and rechi. Yes, House of Chiefs for Omala once in Kakra ahimfo. A Gabriel ka ho omugun gunsa. Ewo kunjatun tumuso. Omala once enko.
Onte special schools. Omo sebi. Omo aye we kakra wo school special schools of one. Omo aye demonstration say. Omo aduane sem. Ene just enko contractors. Emusika enko.
But you see the contractors and you say the kakra mo.
Me say now ye the kakra ma omo a kakra no na ma debt ye dru through you.
And a Rose minister echi no omo so.
Asma me county. Kakra na wo de ma wo omo no. And na ma debt ye akos through you. But ye kwan so no. Ye say ye so amin tell you. Wo be kona nipa ba ku bi no che helmet tete wo.
So amin tell change so.
Wo hwei.
Wo kona nipa ba ku pe na e de.
Wo che helmet no odnam ho.
Sa.
Ye say ye be ye Crowflow market. Wo be ko Crowflow market edru electricals ni masonry no ma ko fa drip machine ni esisi was a contractor ho. Crowflow market sa. Eti ade no ye ntiase ye si children hospital e wo wager. Ye si sikasem nti ye mbie ye. Ene ye si sikasem nti nurses e wo se ye fa wo mo no ye ntimi fa wo mo o. Age se ye voluntary mu ye voluntary. Na amamo stipends nkakra na chire akwa ba mu amu ye voluntary no ya fa mu adwuma stories bia ye tie bia nya encouraging what dey aka now government policy bay me nua na tie na se nkokọ ye adwuma na wanya mfaso mini problem say benefit here and benefit ye nyina but manya group bi so ma be ka say our government nkokọ nkitinkiti project they need to reform it ni ehu how yet ya quantify no wa akokọ Gabriel agi akoche ni fie no wonya so mfaso no kosi sen how do we quantify sadia into national development ekowie sen unti dey kana se bibia ni ho a eye adwuma metima ka che say yenya so mfaso sesi ya ema ye ka ekosoro but I can pinpoint and tell you deliberate policies ema ye ka no kodu 700 billion no 307 ambulances akofo adokoto beka ho wa hu bi mebwa wa hu agenda 111 policy ye sisi at the various stages
marmo nwie
yanwia hu se ya bibi asema me ka won tia se yanwia hu se ya bibi hwe free SHS nkwala yetimi mu sika eyi sika sem free wo ma brabo mu man kwala no timi call school kama Oti I want to asem na ya kana se hwe Kumasi airport hwe Akuma dan brand new university egu ho hwe drip machine na mi nua nya so mfaso hwe machines here koto ye se entity mantamu akwan na entwa na ekwan no nya more trouble didn't you see and what can we boast of I benefiting Ghana Nibia yetimi $10 billion $10 billion who $80 so from 14 to 12 was 11 yes see I there abra ye here 1.7 billion and you be hospitals then you tell me say healthcare your priority what kind of can you say where is that a priority ben na ya set here ye tam say sika we ne dia koye we ya see ade a mo kan ho asem say ba it's a game changer what Ghana ha ba ma nyuma formula ne da ho 133 ni adwuma ba ko nipa miensa no akotre shift fe Ghana ni bia say yeah John Mahama he's the hope afei dia ba ya yesi ekosi dwa oti dia ya kana se edwa asem na mo ka kire yen edwa na mo ka kire yen
se edwa so ye be edwuma wo
enya edwa so mo say one job 3 shifts 3 people
yes
eti accountant ya wo miensa we ba no pa awia ana ahomache enya sa ye ka edwa asem na edwa no krampa mu ba besie no na ye han ama nipa miensa na sesai under 3 shift remain ase anani pa ba kura no be run 24 hours
so apata no we ba no pa na we aba enwumre
enti edwa no ma miensa no be ha apata ba ko uda uchirem mu e bi wade om de be right from those nkofu entima chirem abesi now me ne wo kasai and no matter vertical and no crampo no they said they needed $4 billion na entima change the entire Ghana your economy no adru 24-hour economy one for $4 billion na anyu ukofa $10 billion I will take dollars from 14 to 11. Where a priority, Papa. One catch what their crowd they buy no. You don't believe it. What you say? Yeah. We say or mine no crowd. Mun say ya say or mine no. Yeah kono. Now you just hand your way am a Ghana for. Growth rate na say. Yeah free ho. Now you 5.7. GDP we left it at 7.9. Momo ba ya mo se maye bibia all right ya. Maji obia sigagu box mo a de penny yi ma no. Go ask your ministers. What ya we NDC? Ask your ministers. No sector is growing. No sector, quadric sector. They are crying about their budgets. Chekwoku ya ni o mobroni soon from last year besi ni sika wusi 2005 and also so ground pia. Then you tell me say Drew Sronti ya mama baso. Na finance minister ejane kwae. Mo dia no dia wan hwe a ne mo luzu ya mo de ni ba besi was NDC for MPP for dia mo pese mo de ye ni bia mo fa anya no because it is a cause of your downfall.
Matemeda.
What you say? Every sector bibia ni ho a adwuma. Then you tell us say e kosoro e de man kosoro. Mo kwaton bibia no maboka.
Mate. Meda see your friend Paul Kwabna Yando ye Director of Communications ma MPP war Asantemanta Mase mame Emra Robert Dambo honum na maintaino. Dambo mame entio Ghana yeka ebi ayi gina ni.
You be say
Yeah.
And no question they say okay your management of our economy and under the previous regime under this regime there have been some gains in terms of inflation exchange rates and we underwent and I say you call how be unprecedentedly domestic debt exchange na ye kosa anema we nyina mu any baby a ebedru a yese na ye bokai omai no which means domestic borrowing kosoro pa da buy external borrowing aba form kakra and the ama yenya even sustain growth kakra no exchange rate no how you me peg you know and I've heard a lot of argument among foreigners concerning how government cushioned the Bank of Ghana cushioned the market Boamah inflation above and I've always indicated say I don't know what I said there was a financial cost or economic cost indeed there was a financial cost to promote stability there must be a cost
cost to be paid
and the government would have to incur that cost and the Bank of Ghana but no question say we have not been able to manage our economy very well the reason being that we have not enjoyed sustained growth. And baby, I make under this regime from the previous regime. Nina you be duru sa amere. Inflation duru 54%.
I'm here for 23. And I'll go 54.
54. It be duru 23. But say I was saying.
Yeah, what say no say no impact ni eden.
Paul.
I want to no impact ni eden.
Paul Misro.
Ya te ba go so.
Paul.
Momo na makana na wa train na wa five.
I'm for NTSU. I don't know actually. Prices no kwan I was saying can so kono. Enkosa you enjoy some sustained stability.
Yes.
Sanity. I don't know nchira say price enko soro ana say by how I was say kono. Enkosa enti anwa na e be 1,000 something no to say above.
Madam Enra ye discussion bi ofia say inflation gina 3.4. Na yenu Moro Yakubu na wana ni yedinko mo na say inflation gina 3.4 dollar 11 cedis.
Yes.
Na Enra milk, ideal milk. Echo 15 cedis.
I didn't hear.
From 8 cedis to 15 cedis. We should start questioning
this discussion I think I read on social media. Obi yes auto milk 15 cedis. under the comment section, no, my who baby obi atimi indicators also to milk 50. The argument, no. Listen. When they fair observation, observation affairs, you misapply to you misapply the observation. So what you say? And this is not the first time. Yeah, this is uncle. So dollar up on my dollar and can honey. All spheres of our economy will be affected.
Yes.
But dollar buffer we don't manage it to the extent say a bit more trickle down. Now prices of goods and services where they buffer.
Madam, but we should start doing it.
Mr. Meno, ya kasa answer you. Edientina fuel ebo kosura ade etindia tutu price. But price no buffer yente so. Because makers we have not been able to manage the economy very well.
Why also ye?
Aban said and as I am was said shared responsibility.
Yes.
And now buying one.
Yes.
Aban na for modi no. Now also dollar cost. Oh, Charlie.
Oh, Paul.
Who can share responsibility? Who then out of
Mr. Paul. Who can
the market dynamics in market relationship no. Obiton ade me tobi. So what you say?
Yes.
So I'm equally affected
by
the market
pricing of goods and services.
Maybe they are men. And
price is not covered.
The advocacy.
Listen. What catch
There be Paul.
And now make a restaurant. The taxes inquire 45 cities.
There be Paul.
Me did
Paul.
No did they? Who did they?
Policy formulation. Once we identify, say there's a particular problem, baby, we must increase awareness.
Yeah.
We must build coalition around that policy.
Yes.
So the baby find the favor with the powers that be. So the baby develop policy, to address that particular problem. And we are part of the coalition groups. You advocating for saying, "Niamana air corner and one." And you find we a bit where they, you bet me, I kind of thinking.
Nanu ya cement. Say 80 cities we say.
I buy cement.
Me call say me kwakoto say is it say 90 numbers say where from that 10 cities
110
increment na.
Even me cement.
Let me busa guys say 110 dollar increase petrol yento where from Sadia no.
Who sit down way?
I buy cement and prices on the course and the cement that I always prefer to buy maybe Pestate and Niema Gasm because but I'm not entirely happy about even the Gasm structure because the German hand woman I was seeing a whole national cement production company. I don't know if the private sector and you bet me manage prices.
And Cement Producers Association for that
is the problem. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But the attorney said, economy na let's prioritize in the areas you bet me spending na you bet me pay no
affect your daily life.
That's what I say.
Abandon and
economy I can want some in bread and butter issue.
Yes.
Unim say ya tia I can want some say inflation is around
3.4.
Yeah. And we say everyone's exchange rate they say dollar near
11 cities.
Near the other.
Policy rate and I'm 14% to 17%.
The attorney say yeah near one. Book moon seminar on paper and we can speak to it.
Yes.
But remember I mean on what you crass no. On inflation asama. On onim inflation say 5.1 there. You onim say prices of goods and services there buffer. And the hard when say we have not been able to build a lot of collaboration within the private sector led economy and it was our relationship. It's a brebiano fleecy from the state. And I buy no almost I charge them with the responsibility no. Because you need political capital. And my policy if no one of the key and critical components of policy failure a lack of political will. Because you say and then drivers for any more way say there's a driver population. And to say you need to soro mutana tintin or monteswa one share and on the baba affect or election. The market is driven by these forces. And man almost on prices of goods and services. Every presidential ambition. Because on economy and settle well with the citizens and also the electorate me and Faninko, me and President.
It's true.
And one thing too is say yakasa niema we nyina no economic growth it doesn't exist in the vacuum. Your tax net you miss out say are we paying the required taxes as our mine the West Africa threshold no crop on your duro about 18% no I was it your duro ye nyanduro but the issue too is that say ye nyanduro and kakra crop ye tuano is it going to the channels now I was say priority areas now I was say taxes na econo near the developer or mine a home na eco we have not been able to build a lot of safety nets it tax and crop ye tuano I say for na so what I say sanyama we nyina na economy you know and tebe no I say ya bubbles ya
nsemo APP ho no ultimate bi na chese dia be sha obupa
me public account
ya sese nyina begu mo politicians no so say mo na
public accounts committee is a joke public accounts committee is a joke
some money prosecution
why waste money on this only prosecutorial part no more reduce it to friendship we say me mate no we madam for no it question was say bisa no kwambo me majahwe public accounts committee no among for this unaccountable kind of a year
this senior high school security men e wo ho no mo salary was here the mom say 250 cedis some say for almost a year meanwhile your friend say but omo any money like you know what I heard one of the members say hey na watch my no send my miensa na mo so mo no
my 11 10
ana unim your economy there bosia ne there said the can e debt ne there enya de betim atwa na e betwa na entwa na and we must be intentional
but damn way ya adoma yenya gold
no I'm
supporting bebrebe
mama no say can bet mas unim
dollars
me say we must be intentional
yes
being intentional and say we must move up the value chain. And then Paul mu ene dem kurase me hu Paul wa kurase so oka koko ase. Paul is talking about so cocoa beans na ye tone sa no. Abain and sika no knowing very well say adwaman so ni kodi ba na ada yin na price na bofom no. We are not advocating for say beans na ye nya no one. We should add value and a larger percentage of the cocoa beans na wo man yam produce no ha na chocolate and chocolate related products every cocoa ni and as a cocoa and cocoa related products every cocoa beans ni mu say the be betima export to be near generated enough forest no e betima me sika na timagina so no yenya sa argument no we are doing the political side. We are doing political patronage because Paul political power and I'm not I haven't a grudge with him because of a political power. Paul tell okay near the you unia na wa ban so on trying to say nkoko no koso no dia also jano kwai no jano kwai ya gabi so jano kwai gabi jano kwai because the time Paul so ba obejam kwai some fufu wa mo jansi people wa pa na ye ne Paul tra say di fufu kakra ne sa ni so what say enti Owa Boamah
ya uja kwai
Paul na Paul jam kwai ache
uja kwa ache gabi na ba bebo
na ma na ye enkuko no amana ye
no nya mo
kwa the value chain we must be intentional about that. Gold board as some are working.
Yes.
Now gold board should be building offices around all the constituencies and districts. Let's make sure that if possible if you are not building a large factory, gold processing factory, within every region, let's build a mini factory. Now, process about 70% of our gold. And no, you bring some more.
Ye kuma de asuma de anything. Oko asta our boys you
and crude, crude related products. Ye konanena unim products e woma yebetimi enya. Yebetimi enya sa omuko ta
ebetime pro one kra na ye kota na ye de ka nam so ahwihwi ye koba no ye koto agu kra
no national consumption ye to oil wa why are we not being intentional say your national consumption refinery yeah consumption na wa no say 50% na we bet 100% we bet ma process 50% yeah intentional say the 50% we are not going to buy finished product from elsewhere but we are going to consume the Tama oil refinery so the buy NCT and white elephant by a operation na yam waka na integrity private sector management principles na efficiency and effectiveness ebetimi adwuma and we must be intentional or mind to there. And I will say an offer keke. So one year intentional about Nema Owia or my name to me Tumpon. Sanyama when ye betu ma yesika ne dey. Ejana na so. Na yetimi productive sectors na and
baby jobs.
Baby krompa yes spend yesika defa. And so MPP started project be. A breaking in about millions of and billions of Ghana cedis. Abamba and aligning with the policy direction. And to also constate a different program and as a policy. Nasa kapuduona MPP button who are on co-waste. And to him, when you also feed it into the plan, we must have a national development plan. Yeah. On my own, see national development plan.
National Development Planning Commission and Agabi Enibo.
That's
your executive director.
Let's have we are talking about the commission.
State something you.
Let's have a national development plan. The national development plan must be integrated in all the political manifestos. So the bear guiding and binding on all political parties. So many
draft manifesto should be in line with the national development plan.
So, but if the political party manifesto or any social contract sits somewhere, not national development plan, no, in some place, and is the same better integrating in another yet media woman. But you making sure say you are intentional, you are integrating the various political party manifesto. Or money better to near sustain growth. Other than say I am a fire I call for policy credibility. So that's what just say we are not disciplined. We are not credible. And you hear extra hands. A bit man boy me are credible.
No the ababi see.
So what you say?
So baby when you do hunu nyansa say be ade ache wo sem kotwetwe me se. This is teacher need the ababi see so.
Let's
me fa de no mo be na sa no
sanity. And we waste money and areas are young prioritizer has a bit more ball. Let's be intentional.
About development. 3 minutes to rise into any other BBR person. Gabi mama sha say mfemfi.
The American say your branch elections.
Yes.
A party na bia because
must start branch elections no. Baby me hu say problem mo pa mo digital sem bia mo cover by say mo be register members no via digital platform. Me hu say olumanfo no kakra no. And then one guy said, "Debbie."
Said, on about to force that room. About all the orphan constituencies now. What forms in Namobia, especially
the finance minister. What Chiaka Mobia, incumbent executives, orphan constituencies. It says to be Iowa, yes, but Chiaka.
Quite, baby, MP on their
okay.
Now, Omar also be a beer free. Omuna home brasimu omun download your form na omunya ne kama time on swing last Friday and as
mama extension
Friday omunya na obia coordinate na be stress various constituency community team na form election team omun follow ne kama na nkoye MPP for the any be fan to kwasem na e bia ne because be a party nwa ya kono no e se ko ne se ya na ma emabunu no ne ngete se na e money chehu because asante region dem se me MPP ni monyo enti mi go kokofu on contest word no go apia ye na we twifa ne nso yenye peace wa o pretty wa yi enya se ba kwenya 34% ti beto 2020 ni enya 40% da ye MPP na ye gunu wo asante region ti besre se yempe watim wa kami bia o ye various branch elections enya le kama na onuadom enti asem so wo gya na wo we a na wati ase so be a we on opposition so no the nyame ade as ye dey 99 10 dollars
okay branch NPP for the NSS 77
the very normal 5 days on do two accounts 99 okay the 99 dey do na benya bia
e benya post ne bia kuta Paul mamemra ho ye sorry
masem ne ye mienu dedi kan me party for na ye polling station elections asemo ba omonhwe me yen kan na de drum media no na me sure mo say me ankasa ma ye me ho asi wa me office major party for petitions bia petition
and the complaints
yes petition ni nyina che say ade e koso no mani nje ho nti mpanifo mu nka bi ma me what I say that is what I am doing
what you want see so we say humanity am party
I have read what led to our defeat in 2024 yensem dodo no aye kan already so
okay
it made us unpopular ti me ankasa ma yi me ho asi wo major petitions and I can assure them say petition bia so e ba no benifo betina so na yaka e ma no nkoye say ya say media betina ya wo se kan wa I don't like that.
Okay.
Let's say Banessa.
Okay.
MPP a Democratic Party. Ye to aba e will PPM. What you say? If you accept this or join party ni dia, abatuo should be part of you.
Okay.
Ye nhwene a asem susu ba, I will say baka. Secretary na me bedi ni nyina ye say, menya time amankrofo.
Okay.
Na etimeti o masem.
Sure.
Masem number 2 susu eye. Sante Achima Gugu. MP na ya che no. Okay from Pong. Say Schiphol Airport.
Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam.
Yeah. Matisse ni maame kasa. Wo catch it.
Na maame subobna.
Yes, MPP for and na penny bana kunwo and others. Maame. Me dear me say me mtrase Emma will be amfa MPP animu nya form wo regime oba no. Se no ye MPP ni o. Se no ye diebe yo okojina as independent. Oti ase ene ye to ne so aba. Minim se di padodo na to aba ma me no eye MPP fo.
Omo mo to aba ma guy no.
Yes, eye MPP na independent be no. Asante Achima Gugu asem ne ka no.
Yeah. Se guy no we be ma young boy.
Yes. Eti dodo na to aba ma no eye MPP fo. Wo ba no kwadru parliament afakubo bone. Afakubo ese wo brapa unim sa afakubo bone ese wo brapa unim sa any problems wo baby minim baby actually wo but ese afakubo bone ese wo brapa and was say one NDC for benante na nya NDC for na timi kofa FBI for so mechi abutirika
Paul
ananim omo timi kura ka se 2 bi kan Sam Dodge omo ba omo se 2 bi kura kan we do omo kan omo achi omo ko enti wo ba no chi aya chi no enye MPP for na ye madam ye kutu srew wo ba no nim adwuma a wo ye lawyer mu a ayi efe ne say
Andrew chapter 15 verse 33 1 Corinthians 15:33
nyame hye oni kro no what you say eni
producer na dia to so no
meden ase papa
don't be misled by bad company
no na ma ne ba no ayesa Andrew mpacho ma menka wa utire
na producer ayi ebaba TV so ete ayi ka say Paul na ene na hye wo this anime because me Paul ka say be na ne ebaba ya de ka say ne ma ade no de ba no me ba Paul de na metia
bia ma say me 3 minutes ma me come asem na me time so eti ma me na futu e de man na woni mo ba na adwuma oye lawyer Pia Kubi wa call law school aye lawyer wo ba status wo che abobo ya ni ade papa intimi nya bi ebe de no wontu no ananti de aye kana se wo ba no nim adwuma oye
Mate Paul
so don't come and lay the blame on MPP for say on na ma ya che wo bo say ye pe wo ba kunu ni adade
Mate
oba no chiche abobo ya ne o me masika kese no na wo mbisa wo say lawyer Pia Kubi ntimi ne wontu no
Mate me da say Dambo
media amanyo sem ni and politics must inform decision and decision making as such and all the other political divide, let's all come together. We belong to different political parties, but they are made distinct in our uniqueness, and a beautiful. The ability to share different opinions on different subjects, and to the kind of political community na said, you try say you better me avoid it. Yeah, running institutions down. Yeah, bastardizing institutions and the other. And that Ghana knew I mean, I mean, Paul properties or any
Ghana any hoses many properties bia
I Paulo car and
the mote Paul Yandonka yedana say Robert Dambo so mote nenka Gabriel Esie do so mote nenka ye see a new team ni som atwas